Laredo, take us out.
Take out.
Every Friday night, join the fun and let's go off-world. Geek out with us live, where the nerdiness will thrive. Buckle up and let's go off-world. Toys, comics, pop culture news, movies and so much more. Curtis, Joji, and the whole crew are your guides on this fun-filled tour. Blast off! Take flight each and every Friday night. Join the fun and let's go off-world. Let's go off-world. Let's go off-world. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go off-world tonight.
Woohoo and choo-choo, it is time for another after party. We just had a reveal special of Cosmic Legion's Mortal Thorn Book 1. Jeff, what do you think?
I am feeling the cosmic love tonight.
Yeah? Very cosmic-y?
Very cosmic.
Very
It's everything Cosmic Jeff has been looking forward to for the last 2 years, and I am so ecstatic that we have waited for this.
We haven't had a lot, over the last year or so, other than a few individual one-shot drops here and there and stuff like that. But they brought the fire tonight, so we're gonna get into it. We are streaming on OffWorld. We're also streaming over on Cosmic Jeff's channel. So make sure that you're following and and all that kind of good stuff. I don't know, whatever. Do the things that you do. But we got a bunch of folks here with us, Jeff. So first, the man that brought us all these amazing photos tonight and had to deal with the prototypes and holding them together with duct tape and glue and bubble gum. We've got Trevor, 1/6 shooter in the house. What's up, Trevor?
Literally.
Hey,
Jeff, are you actually in a spaceship? Because
I think I am.
Really,
I've got my
the way
headset
things
on.
are moving, you got a very Luke Skywalker vibe going on. So that's very cool. Red 5.
I'm in my X-wing.
Yeah. All right. Next, let's see. We've got from the pool. We've got Alan.
Hello.
Like in a lagoon or something.
So I got off work as this was happening, and I have an hour drive, so I was able to see the big orange guy. Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to see that, and then that was like the last one of the wave that I saw, and I thought a little bit of a recap, but I'm very excited to see all of these with you guys.
Can you turn him into a slimy beastman, or you think?
It's possible. It's orange and large, and I like it.
It is.
I do think it's probably the most exciting wave that they've had so far. So we'll definitely get into all of it. Next, he's putting his face on right now. I'll wait for him to finish putting his face on. We've got from Dang Studios. He will be at CarverCon next week. We got Dusty Standiford in the house. What's up, Dusty?
What's up, Dusty?
There it is.
Nice.
There it is.
I'm jazzed up, baby. I'm jazzed up.
Next, he's trying to figure out what kind of dio pieces that he can work on for Cosmic. We got Mark in the house. What's up, Mark?
What's up, guys?
Mark.
Next, we've got the man with the echo. We've got Hayes. What's up, Hayes?
What up, guys? Good to be here.
Hayes will be muting when he's not talking because for some reason his system gives him like
Hello.
ridiculous echo. And last and probably least, because he decided not to be with us as we watched this live and shared thoughts and talked and hung out as a crew, he decided to go on another channel and do stuff over there. So we decided to make him go last.
Oh,
Josie is here. What's up, Joe?
AI
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Yeah,
We're
nobody
going
cares.
cosmic OffWorld. I miss you over there, Curtis. I thought you'd want to be on the interwebs, so people could see you, but I guess that invite got lost in the mail, or
No, I actually got the invite today. I just we do this thing. We talk about it, we watch it. And
yeah,
then
you're using
you know.
very strongly because
There was
We were all here, Joe.
there.
yeah.
I was
Me and Dusty and Mark and Hayes and Trevor. The guy that does the photography was giving us all the behind the scenes and how these things, how you had to pose them certain ways and stuff. We got all kinds of
Showed
cool
them all.
insight.
I'm only
you know?
worried about the
So,
final product.
Yeah.
I'll be right
Um,
back. I'm transitioning from the card out to the home.
Hey, you go ahead and transition. We support you, man.
We don't
all right.
judge.
We've got a lot of people in the chat. I'm gonna just briefly. We got Freaks Figures, Chris Collier, Brian Carr, James Studio Samudio, Susso Mudio, Ryan Clark. We've got I Am is here, Jen Lucky Sprinkles, Billy Beige Customs, Paul Morales, Tuna Mater, Chris Sartori, Rick Emmert, Kirby is here. We got Cloud, we got Alec McLaughlin, we got Broder of Bjorngar, Charlie Squared, Desiker, Kit Bash Blackburn, Jesse's here. What's up, Jesse? Shut up, watch. We got Ty here, JMax77, Jesse Marshall, KB Toys, Mir Caspar, still hating on the ladies. Don't know.
Jesus,
we'll
man,
talk about
what
it.
is the deal?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He loves the sausage. Kempop is here. We got Joe Vassipolio is in the house.
He's
All
a
of
fan
us
of George.
some days.
Joe.
And then we got Big Greg and Trevor's here. He's in the chat. He's on the screen. We got Hallahart Legacy, Benny Torres, William Husted, Terrence St. John is here. We got Schmerby in the house. Darla's here. I know she's right over there. Eric Miller is on with us. Larry's Geeky World, Head Cannoneer, and M.W. Forrester. I made it through all of them.
Well,
Great job.
We will have some more folks joining us. We got a link out to a few more people, including I know Jeremy will be popping over. He's doing some behind the scenes store horseman-ish type things. But he will be here and we'll ask him some questions. So if you have a question that you're dying to ask either Trevor or Jeremy, throw it in the chat. We will try to flag them all. Joe, if you could help me with that by just putting the little star on those, we'll make sure to try to get those pulled up and ask those guys those questions. So,
And if you have to boot me to bring somebody on, I fully understand.
okay, duly noted. All right, so let's go ahead and before I pull up any pictures, just overall thoughts on the wave. We're going to start with Hayes, work our way up. Hayes, overall thoughts on the wave.
I really dig the wave, especially the robots and the M-scaled figure, and those lightsaber blades. Those are really cool. But overall, yeah, it's a positive for me. I might have to go all in on this one.
Mark?
As you know, I'm not a really big Cosmic fan like I am Mythic, but after seeing the reveals for this and the robots, I was getting some really good Terminator vibes with some of the alts there. This is definitely a Cosmic wave I'm going to have to go all in on, for sure.
Awesome. Dusty?
I'm digging it. I'm loving all of it. I finally feel represented in the line.
By that last reveal?
No, by the chick with the wings.
Oh, okay.
Oh, pink is a good color for you.
For the record, my wife just came outside and said, "You know, OffWorld's on." I'm like,
Yeah, I do. Alan's only seen one figure yet, so we'll get his thoughts at the end.
No, I want to say something. I want to say
Go ahead and
something.
say something. Go ahead.
There is a Meta Luna Mutant tribute in this wave, and that is the coolest thing ever because I am a Universal Monsters guy first. And I did see that. I picked up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Really awesome from this island Earth. And the big orange guy is really cool.
For sure. Trevor, you've seen these for about a handful of days longer than we have because it was right down the wire.
True.
Yeah,
that's true.
What are your thoughts on this one?
This Volcatar Book 1 is hung on as my favorite wave. It's been some great new stuff, but like overall, just like the mix of figures and the excitement, this is taking that over. I really like these. I love the fact that we have robots now.
Robot.
And the aliens are really what I want to see. I want to see more.
Trevor, real quick.
Yeah, 1 second. Hang on. It's very Folly Party right now.
This is the kind of stuff, Joe, that you miss when you're not on with us, is seeing live.
I saw the figure.
Live, the figures.
Wow, it looks exactly like the one they showed on the
in hand.
Thanks, Joe.
You know, when you're on a different show.
That's for Curtis, Trevor, not you.
Thank you.
Joe, with the with the partial information that you had from where you were watching and not seeing the figures live in hand, what are your thoughts on the wave?
I think it's my favorite Cosmic Wave so far. The variety is just amazing. There's so many different types of figures in there. The fact that the M scale guy has a little robot that he can ride on. Just blown away by the variety and how cool every figure was. Super.
Yeah, so I was scoring it all as I went, and there were some that I really liked. There were some that I didn't like as much, but overall it ended up 87.5 out of 100, which is a solid B plus. So I'm going to give this a B plus. And I do think that I think B plus is probably the best score that I've given on a Cosmic Wave. So I think this is the highest scoring wave. There are some on here that I gave 100% score to, and that I don't give that lightly. But I've got 3 on here that I gave 100% score to. So we'll see those as we go through. Jeff, overall thoughts on the wave. Now that you've seen everything, I know you said you're really digging it, but any other thing before we get into the individual figures?
Overall, it is my childhood come to life, like 80s, 90s, badass colors, sci-fi.
Yeah,
we've got them in hand now.
Very cool.
We have gentlemen here.
Well, we are getting ready to bring to the stage the man that just came off of the reveal special, brought us all this awesome stuff. We got Jeremy Gerard in the house. What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, everyone? How are we all doing tonight? Are we excited?
Blown
We are
away,
excited, man.
I feel absolutely intraorbital.
Yes, interorbitable.
So was it a hair piece or was it a hair piece?
Here.
Come on, that's an accent.
Interorbital.
There you go.
Interorbital. I can say it.
Jeremy, I think I'm not sure if you caught, but it pretty much the consensus that this is everybody's favorite Cosmic Wave so far.
Yeah, I would agree on that. You know, this was an exciting one to work on, and I think that what you see here shows why we took some time off, why we had to sit back and kind of think about where we wanted to go with Cosmic, how we wanted to, adjust the story and what we wanted to do with it and everything to make sure we were able to, get this on the path we wanted to get these reveals and these characters out. So that even moving this from a few months ago when we did reinforcements to now really benefited us being able to, put out the wave that you saw tonight.
And we got Eric Miller here with us now too.
Hey,
There he is.
Hey, everyone.
He is.
Eric, what are your thoughts on the overall wave?
Man, it's killer. It's like exactly what I've always wanted Cosmic to be. I'm so excited about it.
Awesome. Well, folks, we're going to get into the individual figures. I know Jeremy usually we're getting past his bedtime, so he usually can't stay the whole time. But if you have any questions, make sure you throw those in the chat. Myself, Joe, Jeff, we're going to try to star those and get those pulled up if we can.
Dude.
for Jeremy or Trevor, and go from there.
Curtis, I took a page out of your book, and I took a little nap earlier today.
Ooh, an adult nap,
so I could go a little bit later with you tonight. So buckle up. I'm ready for some cosmic conversation.
Okay. Well, throw out any questions you guys have. We'll try to ask the experts here as we go through it. So, let me go ahead and share my screen. And we are going straight to Source Horseman, which already has the pictures up, ready to go. Jeremy is on top of this stuff. He is not messing around, folks.
Look at that. This is what happens when I get to do a reveal special from here, and I have all access to all my stuff.
Wait, are you saying here or hair? Because they sound the same. What?
It's a here piece.
Gotcha.
It's a here piece.
Let's see. I think we have. There we go. That's the layout we use for these after parties. Okay, so first one that we looked at was the Protectorate Guardians, which is a Legion builder figure. So we'll start with Eric Miller. Work our way around. Eric, thoughts on this guy?
It's a really fun army builder. He's got the new body with all sorts of new options for popping and swapping and kind of customizing the character. The price is absolutely incredible, I think. But yeah, I mean, not a whole lot to say about him other than you couldn't really ask for much more from a builder, right?
Awesome. Alan?
He sort of has a future slightly man-at-arms vibe, which of course I dig. I like him a lot. He looks cool and good colors, but they're colors that can go with almost anybody with a little bit of paint touch. I like it. He's fun.
Dusty?
This is a painter's dream right here. I'm already seeing it in white with black trim, for polar effects. I'm seeing it in black with some gold. I think it's going to look great no matter how you paint it.
Hey, Dusty, I just got to jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
When Eric was deciding the color of this, he did like 7 different colors.
Nice.
To decide which, and dude, and I mean, they were totally different colors. It wasn't like, oh, this is a little bit different blue. Like, it was dramatically different colors. And the minute I saw it, I was like, I need that in every single color. So you're nail on the head right there. Every single variation you could do for this is going to just look awesome.
Yeah.
Hayes?
Yeah, I dig this guy. I really like the pouches. But it's when you introduce that character pack with it that it just really knocks it out of the park. And I see so many different customizing ideas, and I can already see a Buzz Lightyear custom in my near future. But yeah, I dig this.
Mark?
Yeah, so this was my least favorite figure in the wave until the reveal of the pack,
the mission pack.
As Hayes said, that with the wings and everything, it's going to take it to the next level. Plus, too, it's definitely going to be a customizer's dream to really not Legion build, but Army build this.
So Jeremy,
yeah,
I got to keep it real here. This was my lowest scored figure of the wave.
Really?
I heard what you said. You had some words about the Sentry.
Yeah.
This guy can't hold the Sentry's jock.
Oh my god!
It's a cool looking figure. I'll give you that. But to me, there's something about those double arms. It doesn't feel Legion-y to me, and I don't know. It feels very like G.I. Joe or Skeletron or something. Yeah. I love the wave overall. I think it's the best cosmic wave we've got. This guy's a miss for me. So, but you got
Legion.
stuff for everybody, right? So
it's okay. You're allowed to be wrong, Curtis.
Sometimes
He is
Curtis
often.
does drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah, I think it's very Legion-y, and I like the soft good pieces and stuff, like the upper arms with the straps on them and stuff like that. It's going to be cool for customs. Like the shape of the helmet. I'm a little biased against this guy because he was the hardest prototype to deal with, man. I don't know what it was with this guy, but he just kept getting loose and more loose and more loose. I tape him up, I kiki him up, whatever. Anyway, he's gonna be great though. I really and yeah, with that pack to army build these guys, I think is gonna be really cool. I love those shoulder.
He has such a good helmet.
Yeah, the helmet is cool. I'm partial to the clear one myself. But I like the whole Merc look to it, like the knee pads and the shoulder pads and stuff like that. So yeah, it's cool.
Joe,
I love this figure immediately as soon as I saw him. So our previous cosmics have a lot of armored soldier type, and I get the impression of them being like field soldiers because of the heavy armor. With these guys, I immediately picture them like guarding a warehouse that the blade is sneaking into. You know what I mean? Just because it's a lighter armor, and it's a very exciting figure. I personally like the double joints for Cosmic, so I think they're going to be fun to play with, and get.
I like the legs because the knee pads are so big that it covers it. You don't see it. The arms is where it loses me. So, but Jeff.
Immediately I saw this, I said shock trooper. I know he's like he's with the security forces at the expo, but I see these guys like rappelling down on ropes and taking names at the end of the day. So with the mission pack also added onto it, when we get to it, it's just insanity.
I want to get this question real quick from IAM because these are limited. Jeremy said you have to order them separately. You can't do it with the pre-order because it's considered in stock. So
and you better hurry; they're almost sold out already.
Yeah, I already ordered it. Order it, Tom. Get it.
If you put it in your cart, Tom, with the pre-order items, it's just going to make you check out like two separate things. It'll make you check out the pre-order stuff and the in-stock stuff separately. The site works like that. That's why we can offer in-stock stuff and pre-order stuff at the same time. It forces you to check them out as two separate orders because they're going to fulfill at different times.
Gotcha. Anything else on this one, Jeremy? Anything that we haven't discussed yet, or anything you wanted to say to convince me that this is better than the Sentry?
Yeah, I mean, what you're talking about, it having more of that kind of G.I. Joe type feel, that tactical type feel. I mean, you're 100% right, and it's intentional. I mean, at the end of the day, Cosmic Legions, it's no secret, Cosmic Legions is not as popular as Mythic Legions is. And when we look at what people are asking for, we have to consider that in how we build out the line. So having these types of characters that have a little bit more of a real world style feel to them, that became one of the challenges with this wave. If we look at Mythic Legions, some of the most popular figures have a real world connection. The Templar Knights are hugely popular because there's a familiarity there. So with this, that was one of the things we wanted to do is let's create, the working title for this was Cosmic Police Officer. And that's kind of what we were going for, was creating a build that would fit that real world style look, but still be in Cosmic Legions. I'm not a huge fan of double joints. I've said that time and time again. I like the Legion's joint system, but having played with some of the new double joints, dude, they're awesome. They work really, really well. So I'm excited for this, and I implore anybody who, is a little on the fence with the double joints, give it a chance because they're going to be very, very cool. This is just a starting point. Like I said, lots of different heads, lots of different colors, mission packs, and everything. This is going to be one that I think is going to be a building block for a lot of people and really fill that Cobra Trooper, Stormtrooper, that type of, I need lots of these characters in all their different mission kind of outlooks in their collection.
Yeah, the one with the heads pack where it had that more kind of robotic face on it, the extra head for this really made this look like a bat, like a G.I. Joe bat. And I, as we look at this wave, I know Alan had mentioned something about like Universal Monsters or something, and I could see some like Star Wars type elements, G.I. Joe type elements. I think this is going to be a wave that is going to appeal to a lot of people that maybe haven't been into Cosmic.
Yeah.
And it may not be maybe not the whole wave, but there's going to be like a figure here, a figure there that's going to pull somebody in and be their first Cosmic figure. So
without a doubt. And I've said forever, Curtis, one of the great things about my job is I don't have to make someone a Legion super fan. I just need to get it into their hands. I need to get a figure into their hands. And this is the type of figure, because it treads some new ground, that somebody who has thus far, they haven't really seen what they want in Cosmic Legions. This is the type of thing that gets them to say, oh, okay, this is up my alley. And once they get it and they're like, oh, this is what Legions figures are about, it opens that door in the same way that Figure Obscura does and the PowerCon figures used to do. Getting people to try their first Legions figure is the start of creating the next Legionnaire.
For sure. I know Alan's had his hand up, and then I'll get to you, Trevor, real quick. Alan, go ahead.
I just want to say that you guys really nailed anti-main character energy. Like, looking at this guy, I know that he does jobs he doesn't like, and he complains about work all the time. But nothing
like
about
me.
nothing about him says like I'm the main character and I'm going to go do badass things.
Draw a mustache on it.
He is definitely just meant to get his butt handed to him over and over again, and I love that.
Yeah,
that's also like me. Yeah,
Trevor.
I just want to talk about the chess piece. So that comes off. That's a new kind of key for the chess piece that works with the robot chess piece. And the robot can vice versa put this on. Is that something going forward that's going to be something more here and there, or?
Yeah, I mean it's the first time. It's the first time that we did it on this wave as he was building out this new system. Thinking about body builds that you wear gear on, it's very different than like Mythic Legions where, it's like a suit of armor, having different packs and, attachments and stuff strapped to them. That is him having to rethink that. So yeah, this, kind of plug-in chest piece there that has different attachments. If it's well received and it works really well, certainly could see more of that.
I did have one question here from Brian Carr. Any chance for blast effects for weapons or blast effect pack? I know you had the one figure that you showed with the cannons that had some blast effects, which is kind of a first for this. I would imagine, like anything else, the more that you try things and it seems like they're popular, the more you're going to do it again, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this is the first time that we're doing it here. We've certainly heard some people say that that's something that they would love to see. So absolutely, we're testing the waters with it on this one. And if it's popular, maybe we'll see it for a lot of the other weaponry.
Gotcha. Awesome. Let's see.
I did want to say one. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to pull up this one from Desker. Said, wonder how this will swap with Mythic, specifically those limbs and double knees. So, if you want to talk to that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it depends where you're trying to swap them. So the double knees are a different connection point than the knees on current figures. So you cannot swap them at the knees, but they swap at the hips just fine. So
what about like the boot cut? Is that like similar to the other boot stuff that we have?
Yep, that's just that's a regular boot cut. So those boots would work You could replace like the leather boots with those if you want. That's exactly the same. Really, the only thing that's different is on the current like Legions 1.0 figures, where you've got that single knee that has a peg that goes into, you know, the socket that's on the lower leg. That is gone on this because of the double joint. So that is the one piece that's not going to be compatible. You couldn't put from the knee down, you couldn't put that on an existing 1.0 upper leg. But again, the hips are completely compatible. So as long as you wanted to use the full leg up to the boot, you could swap the boots out or whatever. So definitely a lot of compatibility here. But we talked about this in the past. Do we refuse to innovate on some of these things because everything has to be 100% backwards compatible? Or do we innovate and make sure that we can bring compatibility in as much as possible? And that ends up making the most sense as we go forward. But even as you see in this wave, not everything is 3.0. Not everything is double jointed. Zortex is all single joints. So we are not saying every figure is going to be built like this. We're saying this is another tool in the toolbox, and we're going to use it when the time is right.
Now, I know you've got a new kind of thigh system here, right, where you kind of can put that little clip on it and stuff. Is that connector the same as like the hip that goes into the thigh normally? Is it the same size?
That I don't know. Okay. I'm not positive if it's exactly the same. Again, the hip, like the peg that goes into the hip is the same. That will work. Mm-hmm. But this particular one might be a little bit different because it's got. We had to have a different. Yeah, no, it's a totally different size peg. So it had to be a different size peg to allow that ring to go around it.
Gotcha. And there's a swappable. You said there's other ones in the pack and stuff, and so that ring where it's got the pouches on the leg is swappable with the other rings. Yep.
So there's the ones that have the pouches. There's just the plain rings that are in the like flight pack set. There's the weapon holsters that come on Kyoji. Kyoji also has armored ones. So right there in this wave, there's already 4 different like strap type pouch attachment options just for that one piece.
Gotcha.
But that whole upper leg is compatible. That whole upper leg is just if you keep the strap on there or some strap around the leg, it's compatible with anything else. Yeah. There's still I think there's still a thigh swivel there too, right at the top, but you can also swivel it at that cut. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe says we'll likely be using a new pelvis too.
Yeah, there's a new pelvis on this as well, just to change some of the like the positioning of the legs to give you a little bit more range of motion.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Joe and Jeff, if you guys can help me kind of keep an eye out. I know there's a lot of questions in there. If you feel like it's beneficial, if you could put a star on there, it would be great.
Yep.
Okay. And if there's any you want to pull up, feel free.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and move to the next figure that was revealed, which is this one, the ACU 3.
Yep.
And man, this is a home run for me. Like,
yep.
I like this is exactly what I want. And just kind of what I was talking about. Like, there's something for everybody. There's some things that are going to be a home run for some people and miss for others. And maybe that last one didn't do it for me, but man, this one is fantastic. I love this so much. It's a really unique looking build. And when you said something about like a skeleton, robot skeleton type thing, like that I see that. So yeah, I love this. Eric, thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this guy's really cool. I'm really excited to see what kind of like pop and swaps people are going to do with it, or repaints. Like, he's just going to be super customizable and a lot of fun. It's just a perfect cosmic robot.
Is this something, Jeremy, where you feel like somebody could take like one arm off of this and just like give somebody a robotic arm and give take like you could you break this thing apart and make like 5 cybernetic beings with it?
Without a doubt. All of these parts, I mean, you see that on the Brainer character that we're plugging those cybernetic arms into a fleshy body. So you absolutely could do that. You know, the legs from Dr. Zajari, those you can plug those into other things and stuff. The fact that these are all 1.0 parts, like everything you see here is compatible with the Protectorate Guardian we just saw. So, and I actually just said that there were 4 different leg attachments. There's actually a new one on this is another one here. So I believe that's 5. I don't think that's the same one that's on Kyoji.
No, it's different.
Yeah,
It's
so
different.
that's
It's
a
like
fifth
segmented.
one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a 5th one. That chest plate, he's got that big, disc on his chest. That's what pops off to put the packs on that are part of the mission pack. So there's a ton of compatibility with these in 1.0 figures that if you want to make, more cybernetic style characters, you could. I mean, if you pop a human head on that and you wanted that X-Men Reavers style character, 100% would work.
And this thing also looks like, I mean, obviously it's got double joints and stuff. This thing looks like it will be able to fold up completely. Like it looks like it's going to, obviously I know Trevor's dealing with the prototype, but when it's like real, like when this is in hand, like that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
I mean, that's pretty much spot on. I mean, I think, these are tight, so I think that's about the range you're going to get out of the leg and the elbow.
That's pretty wild.
Wow.
Alan, thoughts on this guy?
I'm not a robot guy. I like him. He's cool, but I want a much more evil robot head.
Well, did you see this one?
Yeah.
This other one down here? So it's like a skull with the blue eyes.
Yeah, see, the skull looks good. That looks good.
I like that.
I would like that head on there more. So
and there's also the heads that come in the add-on pack,
Right. Yeah, we'll get to that too.
Different look.
Yeah,
and with Kyoji has a robot head you could put on this as well.
He looks great. He's very well done. I'm a hairy biped dude.
Okay.
Is that blade head a color match for it, Trevor?
The Kyoji, I don't. Yeah. Let me see. I think I have Kyoji put away. He's all popped up. Sorry.
We had a question here if this is the same color as the other one that has the robotic parts, the one that Eric's son did. Is that the same color?
No,
it's not the same as Brainer.
A dark. No.
Yeah.
That one's darker. Okay.
Brainer is really dark.
Yeah.
It's like a dark metal.
Okay.
And I think that I don't think this is exactly the same color as the Doctor's Crawler either, is it? Yeah,
no, that's a little bit darker. The Crawler is a little bit darker, but I think you could mix up the parts enough that you could even it all out to some degree.
Well, again, the parts on the Crawler, those legs on the Crawler, I mean, they're the parts that are on this, so
they're the same parts.
You're getting the parts here. Yeah. It's not like there are new parts here. I mean, same thing. The same thing on Brainer. Like Brainer's upper arms and upper legs, they're these. The difference on Brainer is it swaps the lower hands, and arms here with like the really chunky ones from the Ox Crew armor to give that different look.
Awesome. Dusty, thoughts on this guy?
Oh, this is a dream figure for me. This scratches so much nostalgia for me. I'm thinking throw a RoboCop head on it. I'm thinking Johnny 5 is alive. I'm thinking the obvious that I ain't even going to mention because it's so close. I'm not even going to say it. I mean, I just love it. This is a straight up home run, all in for me right here.
Yeah, this was out of the park. Hayes?
This is easily my favorite figure of the wave. I absolutely love this. I can see a lot of stuff being done with this. That gold chest piece, does it pop off? Is that just the plug?
Yes.
Yeah, I need several of these. I love this so much.
The way that chest piece connects, is it similar to like the Tusk ones that go in the chest?
No.
Is it a T key or is it just a circle?
It's a different key. Hang on. Jeez.
Different key. Okay.
Stuff's falling
Gotcha.
apart. Here you go. This is what
Oh,
the key looks
hold
like.
on. Let me
I mean, this is what it is now. I'm assuming
Yeah.
it'll. You never know if things change, though, and you know, but
Okay.
it should be.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
could
kind of like
change.
just the car key.
It could
I
change.
like the look without the plug in it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, and you
Yeah,
could,
I
you know,
like
you
it
could make
with
some
just the
custom
hole.
stuff for that too. Yeah.
You put a clear resin plug in that. That's gonna be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe create some options for some 3D print companies to put out some different chest plug options.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Mark, thoughts on this guy?
This is Claptrap leveled up from Borderlands with that one
Okay.
head on there, just the one eyeball. I'm really digging this character, and I can't wait to see the T800 customs coming out from Terminator with that one skull head.
Yeah.
Jeremy, can I ask a question on this real quick?
Of course.
Does the blaster from the Infinite Legions, does it fit this arm?
Yeah, it's literally Brainer is that arm with the blaster from
Okay.
Yep. So that's a 1.0 arm. If you separate it at what would kind of be like, the forearm, the gauntlet or whatever, it's a 1.0 plug. You can put 1.0 arms on there. So when we get to Brainer, it's these robotic upper arms with the big ox crew lower arms and a swap on of the big cannon from Faden.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Trevor? Oh, Trevor left. Joe?
I love.
sorry.
Oh,
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Joe.
love that he is without a question a robot. I love that you guys leaned into making him look 100% mechanical, and it's not my favorite figure of the wave, but it's way up there. I definitely am getting multiple.
Yeah,
this guy.
Thanks, Joe. And that's one of the things that, Eric wanted to do is strike that balance between head options that look a little bit more humanoid with like the two eye, we want to make one with a face, because that's kind of what a lot of people like in their robots. But he also wanted some that just felt very robotic. You look at this shot here, and I mean, even though you see that as an eye, I mean, that head looks like a camera or something. So it has, that very, like you said, robotic. There's no question that this is a mechanical, unit type character.
Yeah, I agree with Joe that this isn't my favorite of the wave, but it's probably the one I'm going to order the most of.
Yeah,
like it's
absolutely.
It's close to the top. Like it's probably number 2 or number 3, but it's the one I need the most of these in. Like I need a shelf full of these guys, right? Like I need a DTOF filled with a bunch of these guys. So
Sentry amount of them?
I probably might buy as many, if not more, of these than I do sentries. Like this, to me, the statement that Jeremy made about surpassing the sentry as a Legion builder might apply to this guy.
Oof.
So,
Now
there's a lot of surfaces to paint here, Curtis. So like you're gonna
it's so much fun.
The blue circle that showed with the accessories, is that for his belt? Or is that
That's in the eye.
That's the eye
right there.
That's the eye. Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that's the swapping for the eye.
Okay.
I mean, Jeremy,
So-
I know. At one point in your history, you were a customizer. I don't know if you can remember that far back, but can you imagine dry brushing this? Can you imagine like how much fun this would be to dry brush?
Oh, yeah. Without
Like,
a doubt.
so many textured surfaces. Like this is like I want to get this thing and throw some paint on it so bad.
It's got a lot of detail on it already. Like it's not real basic. It's got a look
there's
of
nothing
like
wrong.
having
I'm
a
not
lot
saying
of
there's
depth.
anything wrong with the paint job or anything. I just look at
Yeah.
all those textured areas and I'm like just the fun.
Yeah,
of
you could do
putting
like
dry brush
oil,
like this.
oil
Yeah.
leaking and stuff like that. Would be kind of really cool.
I want
mean,
to see
even
this
just-
done by the Bettina Prince.
Yeah.
even just repainting that chest, that very distinctive gold like chest piece, even just repainting that closer to match the rest of the body is going to transform how this thing looks.
Yeah. Trevor, sorry we skipped you because
Yeah,
you were gone.
I think this is the skeleton of Cosmic Legions, and I think it's going to be no knowledge, no foreknowledge of anything, but I think if more stuff comes out, along these lines, this is going to be like kind of, that builder figure that you're going to want for taking pieces off of this and putting on another. I mean, you've already seen what the Doctor comes with, imagine that, in another form that, that's got different pieces and different parts and stuff like that. This is almost, I think, I'm guessing, don't know, but down the line, more stuff like this is just going to be, a pop and swap dream, man, to make robots all over.
Well,
the
you
place.
said and I know we're going to get to the Doctor and his table, but you said those legs on the table are 1.0 compatible, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
they're just legs.
So you could put those on this guy. Are they shorter than his legs?
I think they're the exact same things. I think they just
they're
have
the same
different-
legs. Okay.
I think they just
don't have-
different feet.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the upper thigh piece, right? With the
okay.
and then the feet are different too. So I think I got that out, so I can show you.
I
that.
guess
But
what I'm saying
here's,
is, could you use the table legs to dwarf this guy? is that
well,
possible?
Anthony will find a way to do that, I'm sure. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Here, if you want to
okay.
zoom in on me, I got this arm
let
on
me-
the Revenant, just real quick, which you can see. Like, I mean, this. Yeah.
Oh, battle damage.
It wasn't in there very good because it's a little bit bigger. I think the peg from the prototype.
Joe
but,
Vasapola
you can
just
see
had a
how
heart palpitation.
yeah, this is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. But you can see how this would, with skeletons and stuff like that, would be some amazing.
God, that looks so
stuff,
cool.
So,
Yeah, I want to use that on Aceworks.
So Curtis, Joe is saying
The legs
Joe
are
is saying
arms.
that the legs are arms.
The legs.
okay,
are
the legs
arms.
on
Oh,
the
okay.
table are the arms on this.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Gotcha.
Those
All
legs
right.
are-
Let me unmute Hayes for a second. Let Hayes talk.
I am 100% putting that arm on this guy immediately.
There you go.
I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
Clap.
I'm remuting Hayes because of his.
Why on earth would you want to do that?
Jeff Ray, Cosmic Jeff, thoughts on robots in Cosmic?
Hayes is in timeout.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody caught my Cosmic conversation with Jeremy, and if anybody knows me, I'm a huge Terminator fan. Like, it was the reason I got into visual effects. It was the reason I got into movies and television. Is the reason why I'm probably here today, because I'm into sci-fi so much. This is the figure that I've been waiting for since I got into Cosmic Legions 3-4 years ago. So I am ecstatic, and bring on more ports. Like, this is the best thing is the port system, not just the peg and hole system in Legions, but all the new ports with Cosmics.
Very cool. Jeremy, anything else on this guy that you want to share?
No, just this was an important one. We've had robots on the list to do for a while, and it was like, where do you put them? They can go with anywhere. They fit in every part of the story. And while we've had characters with like the Tusk and so forth that have a robotic style look to it, where you could imagine that, okay, that's a robotic style character. Like they said earlier, this is clearly mechanical. So I really think that this is going to just be a fun figure in hand. This is another one that I think is going to open the doors for some people that haven't picked up a Cosmic yet to try out their first with this one.
I'm going to roll through a few of these questions real quick. William says, is the ACU3 Glyos compatible? Well, I believe that Joe said that some of the head attachments and stuff are the same size as the clear pegs, which we know are Glyos compatible. So some of the attachment pieces definitely would work with Glyos. Anything else that I'm missing?
No.
Okay.
think that's probably just a joke comment.
I figured, but there are some pieces.
Yeah, there are some pieces that will plug into the ports for sure.
Yeah.
Are the chess pieces from Zortex swappable with this guy's chess piece?
Probably not. I don't. Eric certainly.
No, it's like there's two holes there instead of like the big.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah, it's not the same key at all.
Gotcha. And then Desker asked if the blue orb pops in the chest. That's for the eye. I don't believe that's going to be the same connection, right? I mean, if you're a customizer, you can make it work. And I was thinking that
you
same
could easily
thing.
drill a hole for that. If
I would love to put that blue eye in the chest. I'm probably going to make that happen somehow. So,
like that.
all right. I think the rest of them we can. I will answer this one from Billy. He said, "Third time's a charm." Jeremy, can you share the exploded view image of ACU and Protectorate Guardian from the reveal? I'm going to say no, Billy. You can go back and watch the replay, or you can wait for my exploded figure review because Jeremy is not going to undercut me on my own show.
Gimmick infringement.
Well, I will say that we didn't do an exploded view of the robot. That's not one we did. So,
Jeremy trying to steal food out of my kids' mouths. All right, let's see. So next we got into the 2 packs. So first we had this one, the Protectorate pack. So we got this one here. You got a couple heads, some new hand options, some pouches, a backpack, a couple hoses. And then we had the Seek and Strike pack.
Wings.
With wings and a gun, and you said tripod, but then I guess somebody said bipod, but and a soft good piece and a head. Like out of the 2, I think this is my favorite. Like I know this is this is. I don't know how you kept this one's price to 20. I think the other one's a good value. This one is amazing. Like I don't understand how you got this price to $20. So, yeah. Thoughts on these 2 packs? We'll start with Jeff.
I you're just going from, like next level with the Protectorate security force system. These guys are the flyers. They're above the Guardians, so it's awesome. And they have a badass rocket launcher, so you're getting pounded by these guys up from above.
Yeah,
keep it PG-13 there, Jeff.
Joe, thoughts on the 2 packs?
It is
the robot one is going to make me buy a lot of robots. I want a version, like every version that I can, because these just look so amazing. The variety is really neat. I love the color choices for the hoses and how well they go with like the eyes on them. The backpack is super cool. Yeah, they just look like robots that are ready for an adventure. So
we're getting so many backpacks in this wave. Like yes. I was like a new backpack. Right.
And you get a backpack, and you get a backpack.
And the other one, I mean,
pouches.
It's great to have the variety with Cosmic. I think that these make these figures fit in with those military-esque exclusives that have been offered in the past. Also, you could have a shelf with all of those together, and that look
fit that world.
Fits. Yeah.
Well, when we were building some of these pieces out, definitely the comment was made internally of, man, we're going to have some cool stuff for Toylanta in years to come.
Oh yeah. Right. Well, I mean, like you think about like just the angel wings and demon wings in the past, right? And they've been around that $20 price point for just the wings, right? And here you're getting wings and a big giant gun and a soft good piece and another head and a back. Like, serious question, Jeremy. How did you get the price down so low on this? Like, what kind of magic are you doing?
I mean, we're being very deliberate in some of the paint apps and working with the factory to get, prices where we want them to be. And we're also betting on volume. That's the whole thing here is, the more of these we sell, the better overall we can do on the price. So it's similar to kind of what we did with Bayathere, where when we got price breaks, we threw extra value into it. We're kind of doing this in reverse, where we're expecting that we're going to sell a certain number of units in these, and we're going to get the prices we need to be able to offer them at that price. So we're once again betting on the Legionnaires that they're going to support this stuff and that this is going to be up their alley.
Very cool.
There's a lot of nice dry brushing on these weapons, and there's a lot of detail. I mean, the price is insane for the detail that's on these.
Trevor, your thought on these 2 packs?
Yeah, this really makes the Protectorate for me. Like this makes you want to army build these things and make them into a squad. So again, you can't beat the price. Take those wings. If you can paint match the red jet, at home, then you got some red jet wings. I mean, a lot of characters from past waves could benefit from those things. I think it'd look really cool.
Even sentries can fly.
And those
even sentries can fly.
Those were something. I mean, I very much wanted the wings. Like Eric said, that this was something he wasn't sure if we were going to get in. This was something I was asking for very, very early on, trying to get wings onto a figure. And it was just figuring out where they go. And then once Eric started sculpting them and put it on the Protectorate Guardian build, it was immediately like a light bulb, like, oh, okay, I see it now. This works really, really well. And I remember when he sent me over like the first rough kind of sculptures of that, it was so incredibly cool because it was it transformed that build in a really exciting way.
I would just like to say, a couple years ago, I had made a custom Parademon where I had taken the shields and put the Tusk fans in there. Whoever ended up buying that from me, I'm sorry. If you would like me to upgrade to these wings, just buy me a set of these and I will repaint them for you because this is going to look way better than what I put together. So just FYI. Forget who bought that, but whoever bought it, I'm sorry. I should have just waited 2 more years. Eric, thoughts on these 2 packs?
I think you guys covered it pretty much. I mean, getting a squadron of these Protectorate guys is going to be a lot of fun. I also really like the pouches for the robots. It kind of gives it more of a like utility vibe, where you've got your crew of heroes or villains or whatever, but you've got the robot that just kind of tags along with all the stuff in the pouches. I think it makes for a cool character. Yeah.
That head right there, the head on with the 2 tubes coming out of like the cheeks, that's my favorite of the ACU heads. When we looked at all of the different heads, that was the one that immediately I was most excited for. But like I said, he really felt that it was a more aggressive head, and he wanted the main build to have, the calmer head, the more like, utility style. So putting this into this like Protectorate focused mission pack made a lot of sense. But that head right there, that build is probably my favorite one.
Is the helmet from the blade the same color scheme for the bot? Because that helmet, I was like, oh, that's got to go on an ACU.
I'm not positive. I know Trevor said he thinks he packed up TOD. If Joe's still in the chat, Joe, do you know if TOG's full helmet is a match to the ACU?
Thanks, Trevor.
He's gonna try to find it. Alan, thoughts on these 2 packs?
So the Centurions figure line from the 80s, late 80s.
Yep.
Totally has the blue fighter pilot flying Centurion vibes with the little bit of face showing inside the helmet. Mm-hmm. Like really gives me those vibes, and that gives me nostalgia. So I love that setup with the wings and that helmet where it pulls him away from being a robot. But I freaking love it.
Question here, is the bot pack and the protectorate colors the same? It should be, right? Like on those, he's talking about like the blues and red and oranges on here should match the right. Okay. Oh, and Joe's saying different pack colors. Okay. Dusty, thoughts on these?
I thought he was asking. I thought he was asking if the color of like the robot parts in the add-on pack match the figure.
See, I thought he was asking like, do the blues on here match the blues on that first figure and the oranges? Which it looks like, to me, it looks like it would, but I guess not.
Well, they're the same parts, though. I mean, that's the whole thing. Is like those are the same parts that are on the Protectorate Guardian, so they don't need to. Joe said the blues will match, but they don't need to match necessarily because they're exactly the same part. Gotcha. So if the blues match, but the pack colors are a little bit different, that would even give you a different option if you use those parts on the Guardian.
Yeah.
I mean, it should also be noted that the backpack and the wings will also work on the bot. So you could, if you painted those wings, you can leave them blue. But even if you painted them to match, the silver colors here of the bot, you can have wings on one of these things.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
All these pouches are giving me like 90s comic book flashbacks.
Yeah, when we were watching it live, somebody was talking about live.
They're Rob Liefeld.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Trevor's got something to show us.
All right. The head needs. It's not the right peg fit, so it'll sit a little higher. But yeah, it works.
Wow. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
It might be a little.
Joe said it's a little shinier.
No, it works, man. I think it's very, very close. I mean, if it's not exact, it's very close. It's a lot of detail in this head too. So
yeah, that's my favorite
wash. Yeah.
Dusty, thoughts on the 2 packs?
So on this picture, Curtis, that you got, right here on the right, is that gun mounted to the arm, or is that just a weird angle?
He's holding it.
Yeah, he's holding
he is holding it. Okay.
But I do think a gun arm would be cool.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Why is nobody talking about the gun arm?
Or a gun leg.
There you go.
Well, then we know Darla would have to have one.
Tribute figure.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said? That wing pack with that alternate helmet, that's a must.
Yeah.
That is an absolute must. I could see you throwing that on your just about any cosmic figure and making it work. And I mean, this right here is just fun.
I can't even imagine how many customs people are gonna do with these wings. Like,
you're looking at Buzz
across
Lightyear,
different toy lines and different
Centurions.
Yeah, I'm doing it in a Croyer for sure.
Hayes, thoughts on these packs?
The robot's my favorite figure. That jetpack is my favorite pack. The jetpack's my favorite thing out of the whole thing. I love that. I love that soft good skirt. I get such Star Wars clone trooper vibes with that. I love that. Yeah. I have to buy so many because I want to do just so many different things with those jetpacks. I absolutely love that. Cannot wait to make a Buzz Lightyear.
Mark?
That Protectorate add-on pack is giving me really good Dune Sadaka vibes.
G.I. Joe Sigma 6.
Those are just giving me G.I. Joe vibes. The Cobra Bats. I'm really digging those.
Very cool.
I'm thinking that those would look better with just the hoses just hanging out of their face. Instead of curled around and hooked in, just leave them hanging.
Yep. Next,
inverse
easily,
like Predator.
Easily the best figure of the wave. We've got the Good Doctor in the house. Come on, man! Like combining cute and awesome, and you
Just
got a
a little
robot
guy.
table. Like a robot table? Who makes a robot table?
That
Like,
guy.
yeah, this thing is wild, man. This is by far my favorite. I gave this figure a perfect score.
I love the banana seat.
I don't know that I've ever given another character a perfect score before, but this guy gets it. He's fantastic.
You love those imp scales, don't you?
Just look how cute this guy is and how much stuff he's got with him. Yeah, this is wild, man. It was funny because I was doing the show with Jeff last week, and I said when he was reading that about the doctor, because I don't read, Jeremy, but Jeff was reading to me, and I said I was hoping for something like this from Power Rangers, like some guy with a bunch of tools and little guy, and
got it.
Like you gave me a little guy with a bunch of tools, and I'm like, dude, home freaking run.
And then we gave him a little walker guy to sit on and walk around.
Yeah, like and then the Tom Whalen picture that you showed with him with all the robots behind him. Like now I need a whole bunch of them. So yeah, this is it for me. Like this won the wave. So
Every time I see this little table, I just want to put the robot upper torso on top of this table.
yeah. Somebody's gonna find a way to graft like a torso to the top of that table and make that into the legs of somebody.
Well, not to give too much away, but it has two different attachments. You can either put that flat surface, or you can put the seat. We have other attachments that we have already done that aren't in this wave, so I'll just leave that there.
Nice. All right, and I know you guys had mentioned like a Thistlethorn type character, like this totally. We were talking about it as we were watching it together, and we're like, dude, Thistlethorn type vibes with this there, where it's cute but cool. Yeah. I mean, just great job.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, seems like you're pretty excited about this one. What are your thoughts on this guy?
Ever since Horror of Mill, we got introduced to the imp scale. I was like, okay, we're gonna get an imp in Cosmic eventually, and there was no doubt it was gonna come in this wave because everybody's just rocking the imp scale, and what other way to introduce a newer scale into Cosmic? This is the best. It's the best.
Well, and not only that, like this picture from Trevor, good job, because you made me have to buy more of those robots just to take apart to use in his workshop.
Yeah, you got to have parts all over the place.
Like I'm just gonna have some that are dissected. So, yeah, good job. Eric Miller, thoughts on this guy?
Yeah, I love this dude. Again, it's getting into Cosmic. All these, the more alien, the better for me, and he's just fun. I mean, I want to know more about his temperament and his background and just kind of like what makes him tick, because he's just a really cool character. I think the more world building, the better with a character like this, for sure.
Alan, what do you think about this guy?
I think this figure is going to bring a lot of 14-year-old girls to the line and really make them enjoy it. This is kind of like, it's Dr. Furby. He has some Furby vibes with the ears going. It's a very original character. It's neat. I really like his table.
Yeah, I like all the tools too.
His kit out is amazing. The character itself, it's a little soft and fluffy and kind for me. I'm not into happiness, so yeah. But everything he's got with him is awesome.
Dorclair, yes, Alan is still in the pool. Trevor, what was it like working with this guy, and how did you get such an amazing photo?
Surprisingly, he was great to work with. He's stayed together the most. He's really tight, still tight. I got him right here. I'm trying to get his mask on so I can kind of show you what he looks like without, which is something I didn't get. Actually, Jeremy, I had a picture of the back of him sitting on that on the table too, which I don't know why I didn't put up. But there's more pictures though. We can put some of those up later on. But there's the table, kind of the
cool.
diamond pattern on top of there. I mean, you could stand them up. You could put like these legs pretty
straight up.
I mean, just seeing that thing in Trevor's hand, it kind of shows, the size of that little thing. It is a second figure. It's a second figure.
It's like a little.
I mean, look at it in comparison to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's big.
So
like it stands as tall as he does. If it's
this is going to be a bit of an aside, but Curtis,
yeah,
you remember at the Halloween show the robot pig?
Sorry.
Yeah,
pretty much that table is what's inside of that robot pig, making him work.
That's funny. Yeah, that thing looks so cool. Love it.
I was thinking the same thing. He's like a cosmic bat. If you just get some wings on him, he's next. He's
cool. Yeah, I'm like with Eric. Like, yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, you're good.
Varg wings.
I'm with wanting to know like what his personality is, and like he needs a voice. I don't know who's going to do that.
Mal. This feels like a Mal type character. I could see Mal doing a voice for him.
This is way more high pitch. You got to work on the robot arms.
That's not bad.
You got to give him a little bit of an accent,
Yeah, he's got to be kind of an intellectual, kind of a nerdy, like a what's his name? It'll come to me.
Not all robots have 5 fingers. Some only have 4 or 3. And they can still grip really well.
Like a Carl Sagan type of thing, I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like a little more haughty.
Dusty, thoughts on this guy?
Oh, I freaking love it, dude. It's fantastic. It's so much fun. It's this is all around. This catches everybody. This is one of those when you see it in a box, see it on a table, it is going to catch your
See, that one's not as cute, Alan. That one kind of looks fierce.
Well, this is when he's telling you, you're an idiot.
It's just
listen, dummy.
Okay. All right. So I will say that if Snarf looked like that, I would have loved Thundercats way more.
Thundercats didn't exist.
Why,
Joe, thoughts on this guy? The good doctor?
Yeah, he's all right. Oh, I'm kidding. Of course. He's amazing. And I think that head that Trevor just held up is my favorite because I don't think it's an angry head. I think it's a frustrated head. Anybody who works on electronics knows that there's going to be a point where he's trying to fix that robot and it's not going right. And I think that's
putting the flux capacitor underneath the exactly.
Yeah.
That kind of
he bought a new gaming card and then he found out that his power supply won't support it, Joe.
Curtis, I'm
what
trying
do you
to be
mean
good.
they're not having physical media anymore?
I'm trying to be good, Curtis. But he's an amazing figure. I think we're going to see a ton of amazing photography of him displayed with the robots in various amounts of disrepair and things like that. I think it's just going to be a character that provides a ton of fun. And like Jeff said, he comes with a lot of alternate heads. You can take those heads and repaint them and try them out on different bodies and things like that.
That was going to be my question for Jeremy. Does this head fit 2.0 or 1.0?
2.0.
Probably 2.0. I mean, it's imp scale, so it'll fit what the other ones do. And I mean, we've shown existing 2.0 heads on imp bodies, so this should be exactly the same.
We heard something about test shots today.
Yeah, they're at the studio.
Hayes, thoughts on this guy?
Yeah, I mean, this looks weird, but there you go. It's on a 2.0 peg.
That looks fantastic.
Nice.
Hey, baby.
Throw some wings on that.
Jesse just fell in love.
Got it all. Got it all.
Thoughts on this guy?
I love it. And Jeremy, the tools, that's awesome. The world building with that, I love that. We need more of that. I love that so much. So that was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
I mean, check this out. This could.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, I thought this could be a mythic.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Right there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
That's
Could
a
definitely
great
be.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Very nice. Pop and swap with Trevor. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, not as good
Joe's
as
gonna sue you here soon for cease and desist on the Joe Cam. And we lost. Oh no, there's Mark. Mark, thoughts on this guy?
So, what was that that little creature from the Star Wars movies? I think he was just in the Mandalorian.
Ugnaught.
movie. No, not the Ugnaughts. The little
Yeah, it was the
little
Ugnaught.
tinkerers. The ones
Yeah, the
that
Ugnaught.
worked on the robots.
Yeah, the
No,
Ugnaught.
he's talking about the little ones from the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like the Babu Frick.
Let's go, baby.
Whatever
Yeah,
that.
Oh, those little things. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
I don't know what the
that's
species
vibe
is
I'm
called.
getting off this guy.
I-
The Babu creature.
Just so far, we're 4 figures in, and every
that's
figure
crazy.
reminds Mark of some other property. Just in
Hey,
case
listen.
anybody's scoring this at home.
Listen, I'm a huge science fiction freak, so
He
whenever
doesn't
I
like
see
any of the
something
figures
from
as
that-
is, but he likes them because they all remind him of something else.
But isn't that what it's like supposed to be? Like it's supposed to
it's
pique
cool,
my
man.
interest
What-
and
Yeah.
make me want them even more.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Jeremy, any other thoughts on the coolest character by far in the wave?
No, it's just we've said before, Eric loves size variety. So, getting a very small character into the wave provided that, a bit of that scale variety. Of course, as we get to the end, we're going to see Globulon, who provides the very large scale. It's cool to be able to get a new kind of species into the line. And, this character very much reminded me kind of if anyone's seen the show Arcane.
Oh yeah.
Hummer
Oh, yeah.
or whatever his name.
Yeah,
that character, that's very,
Yeah.
very smart character. That was very much kind of from like when I was thinking about the bio for this character and the placement as the doctor of this institute, that kind of type of character was very much an influence on this. And I was excited to reveal this because dropping the name Dr. Zajari and everything, which by the way, that name Zajari, it's a play on a famous inventor named Jazari that was like the father of like automation or something, like made the first mechanized automatons and everything. But when I drop this name, everyone has a picture in their head of what this character is going to look like. And other than you, Curtis, who wanted that little guy with the tools, I don't think many people expected they were going to get this type of a character. So we always talk about subverting expectations. I think that worked really well here.
Yeah, you guys gave me exactly what I wanted, so
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Worked out.
Desiker came in and said, can we get a deep dive article talking about swappability of M scale with 2.0? I would say, first off, obviously I'll turn it over to Jeremy in a second, but when you guys first revealed the M scale, you said you weren't sure what parts were going to be swappable with what. Obviously try to make things as compatible as you can, but I'm sure once you guys get those actual figures in hand, you guys will do some sort of pop and swap session showing that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, there's an article on the website now about how brute scale fits with 1.0. We'll do something similar for imp scale once those production figures or production samples are in hand, so we know that we can answer those questions with a degree of certainty.
And then question for Trevor, does it come with the laser action on this?
No, but I'll point you to a place on Amazon where you can buy a laser action, or you can kiss my ass.
Gotta love it. All
The
right.
joke that never ends, kids.
Next we went to this
Brainer. No, next was Brainer.
Oh, that's right. We went to this one next, which I thought this was cool because at Intern, Eric does his little sculpting sessions, right?
Yep.
And somebody this past year had asked him the question of, well, like you can't do this forever, right? At some point, you know, you're not going to be able to keep doing this. What happens then? What happens with Four Horsemen and this and that? And he talked about how he is getting his kids into sculpting and getting them involved in this, and he fully like feels like his son at some point could take over his role. And this feels like the start of that. So I know you talked a little bit about this on the show, but any more that you can kind of expand on that?
Well, this is Brandon, his youngest, who designed this one. Nolan is actually working at the studio now. He worked there. He kind of interned there last summer, and he's doing that again this summer. And yeah, absolutely. They contribute, and they love these lines. They love these characters and these worlds and stuff. And it's exciting to think about the possibility of that next generation within the family kind of coming up and learning the ropes and being able to, take this thing forward at a point where some of us who are not able to at that point, that would be great. So it's cool that, this is something that Eric worked on. We see characters like Thygar and Kanox Vol that Eric created when he was a kid that he now gets to be able to bring into the line. So this follows that, Eric being able to bring one of his kids, in this case Brandon's designs, into the line feels like a very full circle moment.
That's so cool. I know, like, in like pro wrestling, they talk about like second generation or third generation wrestlers, where they grew up in the business and that kind of thing, and just how they have a much deeper understanding of how things work and stuff like that. And I just feel like that with this, like these kids have grown up in this environment. This is what they know. And man, just the stuff, the unlimited possibilities that could come from these kids would be pretty fantastic. So, Jeff Ray, thoughts on this guy?
This is the next level of cyborgs. Everybody knows I'm a big Kanox Vol fan. That has been and will forever be my favorite character in Cosmic Legions. But this is now second place. As soon as we got Fate and Thanos, I was like, oh, I cannot wait until the blaster arm is introduced into the Cosmic line, and this just checks all the boxes.
Now you got two of them on one figure, two blasters
with blast effects. This is like everything we were talking about when we found out about Fate and Thanos, and they answered the call. Like it's everything. And then screens, like all the screens on him and his diagnostic station. Yes, I pronounced that right, Joe.
The pronunciation was the problem. I just couldn't get the word out.
Diagnostic. It's incredible, and him next to like Slog in the Slog's lair would look really awesome. So
I love that chest thing. That
him working on Slog,
like that. Yeah. That is my favorite. Is that open chest thing that pops down? Very cool. Joe, thoughts on this guy?
So I will say at this point that my favorite thing about this wave is the amount of variety. That each character is so different from the next. It's amazing. Yeah. I'm not to sound like Mark, but I'm a big Dead Space fan, and I get a vibe, kind of a vibe from this character of that. I could see this figure being in a lot of like space horror photography. It's a terrifying and wonderful character. That diagnostic machine could find its way into a lot of photography with other characters. There's a lot of wonderful variety. The blast effects for the arm cannons are amazing. I was already thinking about stealing those for my Infinite Legions. It's just, I love those head sculpts. God, they're so good.
It's interesting that you say that this reminds you of something, because it also reminded me of something while we were watching it, Joe, and that was this.
I don't like that.
Yeah, this comes up more often than you should be comfortable with.
I totally got Borg vibes off of this, like, and in a really good way. Like this thing is super cool, and I think, this has got a lot of potential to put a few, different heads on this and paint match it to that skin tone, and have it. I could see building an army of these. Yeah, for sure. Trevor, thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I like this guy a lot. Here you go. Here he is. If you want to see him
With all the hoses.
Oh shit!
With all the hoses.
Yeah.
He's got one hose anyway. Yeah, there's a little computer thing. It's got like a little keyboard on it too.
Look at the keys.
Yep. Doesn't I don't think you could probably remove it if I don't know if it's gonna be glued on or what, but you could probably take that off. But even
You can explode it.
little pads on
it'll be exploded.
Knee will have has little readouts on it. Shoot.
Does that have the cosmic font? Is that the cosmic font?
It is the cosmic font. Yep.
It is, and they all say something.
Oh.
I haven't had a time to translate it yet, but
Get to work, Billy Beige.
I need upper.
If you translate it, Trevor, don't post it.
I won't.
Those
Come on,
eyes
focus.
are cool. Look at that.
Yeah, I like this one. I think this is cool, and you can put the hose in the front there. And then what?
I'm laughing at the comments. I'm laughing at the comments, Trevor. It has nothing to do with you.
No, I didn't think it was you. I thought it was like, I'm like, really? You guys are really stretching for...
No, Dorklear said, I love that there's a figure named Brainer and a figure with an exposed brain, and they're not the same figure.
This is... Right? This is a cool head. I like this one a lot.
Oh, hold on. No, there you go.
Oh,
yeah.
It's got the movable jaw, too.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's trap jaw right there.
Dude.
I mean, just like all the details and the vein. Come on. There we go. Look at all that.
Man, so much textural detail. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I like this guy. He's really cool, and I love this blast effect. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna get an extra one just for blast effects for.
Hey, Trevor.
Yeah.
Can you put that head back up for a minute?
Which one? This one?
The one you just showed.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone knows that's the same head that comes in the heads pack. The difference is that eye that's in the middle pops off, and there's a screen that pops in there.
Yeah, I have the screen, but actually I have the head, but actually I can pull out the head packs later because I have those open.
Just letting people know that that's another kind of piece that pops out, and then the jaw on that one, we just replaced the jaw on it for the heads pack head with the other jaw that's got the hose port in it. So even just within these heads, there's like multiple poppable pieces to change up the looks just within those.
I love he's got some gold teeth too, and
that's so cool.
This guy's gangster. Really cool.
Love Mark, who does this remind you of?
You're such a dick.
He's going to say Borg.
I try.
He's going to say Borg.
No, not the Borg. I like this figure because it reminds me of, and not a show, okay, like what I would envision like an alien to be, that would like come down to Earth and not necessarily abduct people, but like the Greys, but like an upscaled version of the Greys. This is just a mean, ornery son of a bitch that I just not would want to tangle with. He's
like horror cyborg.
He's one of the better figures, I think, in the wave.
Dorklear says easily the freakiest
really
figure in the line.
Oh yeah.
Especially the head missing the jaw. That's that's nightmare fuel.
Eric, thoughts on this guy?
This guy is so creepy. He's really cool in so many ways that would just never come out of my brain. But yeah, I love him. He's just really cool. I love that we have these like neon blue hoses now. Like that, they really pop. It's really cool.
All the
Yeah.
teal in this. In
Oh,
this
you know, we were talking about this. Somebody mentioned it, I think, during the live stream, but they were wondering if the blue, and I think it probably will match the retail Jacob Marley pretty closely. So I could see some some steampunk customs and stuff like that with these colors and stuff, pop and swaps.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Alan, is this guy creepy enough for you?
I love him. I don't know if there are space Nazis, but he looks like a space Nazi doctor to me. I really like him.
Well,
all right. Yeah. It was a fun show.
Oh yeah. No, he's so messed up. I think he cuts up people to see how they work. I love it.
Mark just liked that comment.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm not the only one.
He looks so evil and terrible. Like,
all right, I'm trying to move on from you, Alan.
No, he's great.
Out of all the people that I thought might get us canceled tonight, Alan was the least likely candidate.
I don't even know what I said.
The heat's getting to him. For the masochists out there, this also has the writing on there, so there you go. You can try to translate that as well.
They all say something.
A little accessory.
I will be translating.
Dusty, thoughts on this guy?
I'm going to piggyback on what Eric said. The thing
thank God you're not piggybacking on.
Yeah,
he's great.
On the color choice for these hoses and for these blast effects and the eyes against a dark color, it really pops and really gives it like an luminescent effect that I really, really like. And I've actually used myself in some of my art recently, just out of chance, because it looks so good against a solid black background and a dark color. So I really love the paint on this.
Jeremy Govier says, I can't wait to see how much of this wave ends up UV reactive from
and
the
that was
factory.
going to be my exact next comment. I want my Cosmics to be black light reactive.
I think this one probably will be. That color is probably going to pop pretty well. Hayes.
I love it. The Infinite Legion is my favorite of the cosmic type wave. I've never been a troop builder, but I now have 4 of these, working on another custom, and then I have plans to do another one. So I want that blast effect so bad, and the other arm that's just a little bit off. Like I never thought I would buy a figure just for an accessory of the figure. But I like him by himself with the other heads. I'm not crazy about this head, but I love the other 2. And I can't wait.
Buying a figure just for an accessory? Welcome to Legions.
Hayes is the Rocket Raccoon of OffWorld. I'm going to get that arm.
All right. Next, we got the.
I don't get to comment.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
here like 2 hours past my bedtime.
I'm
and you're
starting
just
to get worried that I'm keeping you up too late.
Screw that guy. He's spoken enough tonight.
It's freaking me out that I'm keeping you up so late. Go ahead, Jeremy.
No, I don't really have much to add.
You son of a gun.
You just got trolled.
No, this guy. One of the things I love about it is Space Zombie. It doesn't look like what you would imagine that is. You know, we could have done like what we did for the character packs, where we painted the zombie parts, you know, and added them to Cosmic. But the fact that these have such an alien look about them, while still, you know, fitting in that undead kind of, you know, space horror, I think is just a very cool, different type of character. For me, this falls in that category of something I didn't know that I needed, but now that I've seen it, I'm just so excited to add it.
Just wait till you get space orcs, Jeremy. Space orcs. You don't think you need it now, but I'm telling you, space orcs.
If they ever do Pumpkinhead in space, I hope he looks like that.
All right. Arch General. What's her name here?
Honora, the H of
Honora.
Silence.
Honora. This is another nearly perfect figure, in my opinion. I love this so much. And it seemed like from the chat that everybody was loving it, with the exception of Michael
Except
Casper.
Michael Casper, who doesn't like any female figure, apparently. It doesn't matter.
And this is a
Every other person I saw in the chat loved this figure except for Michael. But yeah, this is phenomenal. I will say she didn't get 100% like the Doctor. She got a 95. I would have given her 100% if that was a soft good loin piece. But
come on.
Nope.
But
Nope.
other
Nope.
than that,
Nope.
So good.
This is a dang near perfect figure. I love this character so
0
much.
days since we debated about soft goods.
This loin piece is very flexible. It's that flexible. It's very as
Curtis
plastic loin
isn't
pieces
very
go.
flexible. That's the problem.
Well, that's
the
true.
problem.
Yeah, that's true.
I also like, as much as I love those other wings, I love this color scheme of the wings here. Like this is amazing.
Well, and we talked about painting the other wings to match the robots. You could probably just use these.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This figure is awesome, and then
Yeah,
the
these
way that
match
you made that
perfectly.
hair work to where you can see it and it still fits with the collar and all that, like that's pretty impressive. We'll start with you, Jeremy. Thoughts on this figure and anything else that you want to share with this one?
We know how popular the female characters are in the line, and it's something that we continue to want to make sure that we have that representation. This really felt like a cool way to get a character in that didn't just feel like a token. Well, we've got to throw a female in. Putting her in this full 1.0 armor. I know there are a number of people that really want more attention paid to the 2.0 parts. It's certainly on the list. We just did a bunch of that with General Delfina, but giving this that bulkier kind of armor build worked well for this character. And then, this was one of the later ones that Eric worked on, and it just came together. There's a lot of options with this. One thing Trevor didn't show in any of his photos is, those swords go right in her backpack so it can sit, kind of standing straight up. We actually added some of the tubes after the fact. Trevor didn't even have them for the shoots originally. But even just wiring them up with the tubes to make it look like, instead of the wings in that the backpack, you've got the sword with the cord. There's just going to be a lot of different display options for this. This is when I feel that when I get in hand, I'm going to spend 30 minutes just trying all these different options to figure out which is going to be my favorite.
I am Trevor's brother pops in, says the upper horn thing part is the only thing I didn't love, but they're removable, so I'm sure they'll work somewhere else.
Yeah, you put them on the wrists if you want to have them as wrist blades, or you don't even have to use them. There's a lot of options you can do there.
We'll go over to Eric. Eric, thoughts on this one?
My favorite part of this figure is those blades that frame the head. Just such a cool design element, in my opinion. I think this is this figure is like a culmination of so many designs done perfectly. I love it. I love this one so much. And yeah, I'm so glad that there's not a soft goods loin on there. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that you're wrong, Eric. It's okay.
Especially this tattered look. No,
I like it.
It's got to be molded plastic.
Yeah, that's all right.
And then we're getting into laser swords, which is just super exciting.
That sword is badass.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, a million design elements done perfectly. I don't have a single negative thing to say about this figure. I love it. I love it so much.
This question from Simon: the sword is translucent, right?
Yep.
Trevor, why should Michael like this figure?
Because this figure, unlike a lot of Michael's problems with 2.0 figures, is going to stand really well. Her feet are very solid, and she's very solid. And the reason Michael probably won't like her. She could probably kick his ass. Which I got a feeling might be the whole thing. I'm not sure.
She
I
looked
really got to talk to him.
Look at that. Oh,
the
man,
reason
that's
I
so
the reason I didn't do this is because I didn't know this was a thing. Nobody told me this was a thing. I would have done.
That does look
Nobody
cool. I
told me
like
it was
that
a thing.
sword back there.
But yeah, the sword being translucent is fantastic. Gets some really cool light effects on that with lights. Yeah, I love her. She's great, and I think these wings. I'll bring the robot over again. I think they're going to match perfectly with the robot. So Joe maybe can tell me. I mean, there might be a slight difference, but it's going to be real close.
God, that's the purple inside her collar behind her head.
Yeah, she's got some purple elements up there, like the little dots and stuff. The purple around her wrist gauntlets there. So she's got little pieces of trim. The thigh, what do you call them? Belts are purple. So just little elements of purple in there. It's really
The
nice.
garters.
Sure,
Very
if you
cool.
if you must.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, there you go, Michael. You're wrong. Alan,
He's so wrong.
Thoughts on this lady?
So wrong.
What I really want now is I want to put these wings on that table and watch the doctor's table fly around.
Okay.
And now with that sword, you could make a head that slides in there. That would be so cool.
All right.
But yeah, this figure's fine. It's a person. Yeah,
It is a person. It's a cool person.
I like monsters, but yeah, she seems nice.
Dusty.
She seems nice.
All right. First off, best weapon in the entire line right here.
It's pretty
Best
cool.
weapon, hands down, the entire line. Now I'm going to give this head sculpt some love because
Yeah, the
he
head sculpt
has
is
done
great.
an exceedingly fantastic job on this hair. And the fact that the hair flows down to the side and right into that belt piece and it kind of ties it all together looks fantastic. I love this figure from head to toe, top to bottom, side to side. Love it.
I know this was just pulled up, but Joe says Sherry adjusted some of the colors, and it definitely made her stand out. Also, it's Sherry's birthday today, so happy birthday,
Happy
Sherry.
birthday.
Sherry from the
Birthday.
studio.
Happy birthday.
Sherry is amazing. If you ever get a chance to hang out with Sherry at Legion's Con or at Intern, definitely take the opportunity because she is super awesome.
Can confirm.
Hayes, thoughts on this one?
I want to give Sherry the biggest compliment I think I can for Full Horseman figures. For the past year, the first thing I think of when I look at a figure is what can I change about it? What am I going to paint? What am I going to change? Where I want to move? I think this is perfect the way it is. That's probably my favorite female head sculpt, and this is probably I love the paint job on this. I love the purples and the different shades of the pinks and the reds and the grays. I absolutely love this figure. I don't want to change anything about it. I want to take those horns off the top of it and then leave it alone. And yeah, I love it so much.
I've already got Darla working on a loin piece, but other than that, you're right.
I'm with Eric on the loin piece. I think that plastic loin piece looks better.
Plastic. Mark, thoughts on this lady?
This is by far, I think, the best figure in the wave. Hands down.
All right.
This is screaming futuristic Valkyrie, space Valkyrie. It's just taken that Norse legend to the next level for me. We'll be getting multiple of these for sure.
Very cool. Cosmic Jeff, how does this lady fit into your Cosmic?
She is my space angel.
Nice.
The moment I saw her, I was like, "Oh, space angel, of course." So we got we got a mythic mythic Legion lady in Reinforcements 3. This is our Cosmic Legion lady right here. So I checked my box off because I wanted, after seeing the mythic Legion lady, I wanted a Cosmic Legion lady, and she does it all, and she has wings. She's a flyer, and I'm all for the flyers.
Yeah, she's so good. Joe,
Guys, I gotta bounce.
all right, man.
If I get home,
Later,
you
Mark.
guys are still on. I'll join back.
All right. See you, Mark.
All right, see you, Mark.
See, Mark.
Joe,
She is a certified badass. That's the vibe that I
Yeah.
get. I'm picturing her like flying out of a spaceship to the enemy spaceship to board it by herself to take out the crew one-on-one. That's the
She
vibe.
cuts her way in with that sword.
Yep, right through an airlock to kick some butt.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. And you talk about buying a figure just for a part. I kind of might buy an extra just to get that belt piece to put on a chain for the cleric to hold up as a holy symbol. I freaking love that belt piece. It is
That
so
belt piece is fantastic.
Yeah,
It would be great on a,
I could totally see a cleric turning undead with her belt, and hopefully her pants wouldn't fall off. But, you know. But anyways, I love this figure.
Am I a terrible person if I want to see a robot head on this?
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
hey,
you might be
got
a
a
terrible
helmet.
person, but not because of that, Alan. So,
Okay.
Go ahead, Ace.
Hey, Trevor, how does the dome fit over that head with the hair hanging
So
down?
there's a separate hair piece that is shorter and that kind of like just combs the edge of it, and the bubble goes over that. So you swap
Can we go
out
to the loadout?
the big tail goes right where it kind of the hair kind of splits. There's a picture of it. Yeah.
Oh,
somewhere.
okay, I see
There we
it
go.
now.
There we go.
Oh, I
Go
was
back.
going to the
To
loadout.
the loadout.
but
It's that
It's
little
this.
piece.
Yeah,
right here, right?
but it actually shows it fitting in the
Yep.
helmet.
There. This one?
There you go. Yep.
Yep. And Curtis, go to the next picture.
Yeah, the next
This
one
one?
utilizes that with
Yeah,
the
Go
running
forward
just
too.
because it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually see that Trevor swapped in the shorter hair piece. So there's just a swappable piece of the lower part of the hair. He
Right where the
swapped
hair
it on
splits.
here. So it looks fine by itself, not inside the helmet, but that piece is what you put on to get it inside the bubble.
Gotcha. Awesome. And there, if you want your robot, you can have that look.
I like
Alan.
the version.
Yeah. There you go. Any other thoughts on this lady?
can't wait to
Here's
see
your,
some of those parts get reused in Mythics, actually.
I can't hold this together much longer, Curtis.
Sorry. I didn't know you were holding anything. Hold on.
Falling apart.
Oh, there we go.
But there you
Oh,
go.
Oh,
With the wings.
Yes.
that looks like a good paint match. That
It's
matches
a very
perfectly.
good paint match. It's just. No, it's a very good paint match. It's almost perfect.
Flying robots, folks.
I don't trust that robot to fly.
He's the
Flying
drone.
robot.
He's got the camera head.
Surveillance drone.
He's watching
Yeah,
Alan in the
surveillance.
pool.
I see you. Put some pants on. Put some pants on.
No, it's my pool.
All right. So then we went to this guy,
Kyoji.
Yeah.
Yoji. Once again, kind of like with the first one, I'm not a huge fan of the arms, but I'll digress. Other than that, this figure looks badass. I love these swords. The soft goods, we were debating when I was talking with Jeff a couple weeks back. We were debating on what that reveal thing was, because I was like, I don't think it's a cloak. I think it's like a tent or something. Like, I didn't know what it was, but then when you showed it and that the blades go in it, I was like, oh, that's what it is.
Secondary.
Yeah, that thing is cool. Like, this is a really cool soft good piece.
Very cool.
I wish that was plastic.
No, Alan. No, Alan. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, Jeremy. What can you share on this one?
I mean, this is this is probably one of my two favorites in the wave. That just, again, we always say that the number one thing is to make a cool toy. And this is the type of toy that if I saw this on a shelf, having no idea what it was, I'd buy this.
Yeah.
Like, this is just the type of thing that I'd be like, oh, dude, that's like a space wasteland samurai type hunter character. Everything about it just checks those boxes. So again, another, Eric had said in the live stream, there's basically 3 like body builds, more if you count Zortex, but the 3 basic builds are kind of like the fabric body that we have on the Protectorate Guardian, the robot body, and then this kind of space armor body that's on this character and also on the Anora figure we just looked at. So love the figure top to bottom. Love the fact that we've got, the different head options, the different sword options. It would have been easy to just do one of those sets of swords, but the fact that, he really wanted to do the powered up ones, but said, well, it's weird to only have the powered up ones. That makes them look like they're lightsabers. Let's do the regular ones also. It's fun for me too that people have asked for samurai like characters for so long. And again, I said earlier, subverting expectations. Nobody probably thought we were going to put it in cosmic before we put it in mythic.
No, but like we were talking backstage when we were watching this live, like totally could see people using this head in mythic,
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Popping it on a Templar or something like that. Like,
oh yeah. One thing that's really cool that we didn't point out is if the back of Kyoji's head, that like hair piece he has in there, that's a Mortal Thorn logo.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So it's almost like a hair, like a hair comb, but it is the Mortal Thorn logo.
That's awesome.
Gotcha. That is very cool. Yeah, I think the thing that I'm most excited for, like I think the soft goods is cool on this. I think the blades are amazing. As cool as that other blade that we looked at was, that somebody said that was the best cosmic weapon. I think this is the best cosmic weapon. Yeah, but the thing I'm most excited about here is the holsters. Like, I love the holsters. Like the peg system was cool. It was okay. Like it worked. It did what it needed to for the first part of the line. But man, getting holsters for these guns is badass. I'm so excited, man.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I will tell you one more story about Kyoji. This figure, oddly enough, the Protectorate Guardian started as a named character, and Kyoji started as a Legion builder. Oh. And then we said, nope, let's do 3 Legion builders. And we made the Protectorate character an army builder. But Eric wanted to do, like, originally the cloak and stuff was going to be part of an add-on pack. And then this character was so cool that we were taking away from him by making him a Legion builder. Like, we weren't able to make him the best he could be. So that's why we made the decision not to make him a Legion builder. And then the minute he wasn't a Legion builder, Eric just went all out. And that's when we added the holsters and the extra armor and the 4 swords. And it really opened the door for us to make this figure what he really needed to be. And I like him all the more for it.
So cool. I love this shot. I know this isn't the glamour shot, but
that's my favorite one.
This is a glamour shot. Like, this is super cool. Joining us from Chicago, being at CarverCon in a few days, we got Blake, aka Recon Rage. How you doing, Blake?
I'm good. I'm glad I could jump in. Yeah, I just wrapped up a fun dinner. Me and Nolan Collects grabbed some Chicago pizza together. I was in the area. So, the whole thing about connecting that community across the country, just having some good time. So, and we sat and had Chicago pizza watching the reveal, and what an awesome wave of figures. My gosh, these are awesome.
For sure. What do you think about this character?
Oh, he's bad. I was listening to you guys before I jumped on. Yeah, he has like a hunter Jedi. He has just many different ways you could go with this character. But that's what I love about it. You have such diversity on how you want to display it.
Dusty?
I'm just going to say this first of all. Best weapon in the line right here.
Yeah, I agree.
Without a doubt, best weapons in the line. I'm with you, Curtis. I'm excited about these holsters. I love the fact that they're going to mount to the leg. You don't have to worry about them popping off on a peg or a weird belt coming unhinged and moving around. I love that. And then I wanted to ask Jeremy a question.
Yeah.
Are these little attachments on these belts going to be removable, like the canteen, the little radio? I noticed these are all new.
I don't know if those are poppable. I think those are all sculpted. I'm pretty positive those are all sculpted onto the belt, similar to like the pieces that are sculpted onto like some of the Tusk belts.
I love this new belt. It just adds so much to it.
What I will say from exploding some cosmics is even those ones that are attached, they are separate pieces a lot of times, or they end up as separate pieces, but they're glued on.
Yeah.
So, if you wanted to make it work, customizers will find a way.
It's usually just on a peg, yeah.
Joe says they are not removable. So
at all?
Everything is removable.
On.
Yeah, everything's removable if you put enough time and effort into it.
While we have this picture up, the bandolier style pouches, is that sculpted strap or is that a soft goods strap?
That's a sculpted strap, and the pouches are separate. Those Eric said they use the little pegs that the belts on the ox crew armor use.
Yeah.
So those peg in, but it is actually a sculpted bandolier.
I gotta say, I really love these super close photos. Like the big shots are great. These super close ones give you a look at all the tiny details and stuff. And same thing, Jeff. When we were watching this together live, I was like, "Is that a soft good belt?" Like it looked like fabric because there's so much sculptural detail in it.
It literally looks
realistic.
great.
Yeah. I mean, just so much great stuff on this. I love these real close-up shots.
I mean, these are just the shots zoomed in. I mean, they're huge images, so any of them could be zoomed in. I had a question about this. Well, I guess I'll wait till my turn.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
About it.
Is the chest piece on this, Jeremy? I didn't even check. The upper chest piece, is that removable? Because it's got that same strap thing going on as the.
I don't think this one pops off.
It's probably got to have the same key system, though, right? Like, or maybe that's molded in. I don't know.
Yeah, my understanding is this one doesn't have a pop out piece, but I could be wrong.
Is that not just the Novi and Lean torso?
I believe that's a new torso because I think it's got a waist.
Oh, okay.
It does. It's got a really cool bend in it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, it bends really nicely. It's really, really good. It really poses well.
Joe's saying peg system. So
for the bandolier.
For the bandolier, yeah. Eric, thoughts on this guy?
It's another fun character. It all comes down to the laser swords again for me. It's give a human a laser sword and you can put it in cosmic all day long. That's where I'm at right now.
So all the people that were saying no humans, they just missed the fact that you just need a laser sword.
Yeah, if the argument was humans with laser swords, then yeah, I would have been on the other side from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I do love the soft goods on this one. That's a perfect example of when soft goods is needed, for sure. I love that the swords can go through the soft goods and kind of be holstered on his back that way. Just a really
I'm never gonna display him facing the opposite way, but this is a really cool look, man.
Dude, all you gotta do is turn that head and have him looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, you can have one blade in there and one blade out. I've got a couple of shots of there.
That's awesome. Yeah, like this.
You could have two blades in there and two blades in his hands.
That's true. Yeah. That's true too. Very cool.
4 blades is too much.
And those blades also have ports on the bottom of the handles. So once again, you could put a tube in there if you wanted to, wire it into a backpack for like a different character or something.
Yeah, those other tubes not the main tubes, but the one that came with the other lady, the thinner tubes. I think those would be cool into this.
Yep.
Yeah. Alan, thoughts on this guy?
My favorite look for him is the no cape and that robot head, that picture that you guys were showing.
Yeah.
That is what a great looking character right there. Love him.
This head is never going on this figure for me. This head is going on one of the 24 robots that I buy.
That guy looks so good.
Looks like a satanic Cylon.
That is the number, folks. If you want to know how many robots you need, the number is 24. I'm setting it right now. Jeremy, are you okay with that number? 24 robots per person?
I got it.
All right.
I love it.
The human head. The human head, really cool samurai look. Very lone wolf and cub to me. But no cub.
No, just lone wolf. He's very lone.
You can make the doctor the cub.
Yeah. Hayes, thoughts on this guy?
I love this. This is going to be my my Sith warrior samurai Ronin. I love that cape and the way the swords go behind the symbol. I think it's great, and the holsters. But I'm never going to use any of these heads. I'm going to use the bearded head in the heads pack. This is great.
Very cool.
Can I say something else about this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. First of all, this is my favorite environmental shot of all of them. I worked really hard to get that laser sword lit up, and the laser sword to me feels like it's more of like a heated up type of thing. Like it's got like it goes from metal to whatever this is, and it's not like a lightsaber or something like that. Yeah. What's that? What'd you say?
Somebody say plasma?
Plasma?
Yeah, maybe. Something like that. Also, I got to shout out my friend Sean Canary, Visual Approach Photo, for the use of his giant dio that he built. It's in the background of a bunch of these things. It's not quite standing out in every one of them, but without it, it would have been very tough to fill the space behind these characters. Also, Eric Bryson, last minute, hooking me up some pieces too, which are these the doorway that he's coming through. So
awesome.
Yeah,
Joe G.
Well, immediately when I saw him, I got like in my mind's eye, I could see like the anime samurai scene, of him like cutting through 20 guys in a room, just lightning fast. Like he's just got that ultra cool, badass vibe. The other thing that popped in my head though is I use a walkie-talkie at work. I have to. And he's got one on his belt, so I picture him with his hood up, sneaking into a place, and then being, "Blade, do you have a copy? Blade, go ahead." And him being like,
"Shut up!" Totally gives away his position.
I need trouble with the radar. Sorry.
I need an alt head with like wide eyes, so I can. Super cool figure.
I'm having trouble with the radar, sir.
I don't know what it is about this, but I got the same thing, Joe, where like I thought this guy moves super fast.
Fast.
Yeah, I don't know why. But I looked at him, I'm like, this guy is like swift. Like you can't stop this guy. All right, Jeff.
Jeremy hit it on the head when he said a cosmic wasteland samurai type character. He gives me vibes of a show. It was a short-lived show called Into the Badlands on AMC.
Love that show, dude.
Yeah,
so good.
And it had swords, it had guns, it had guys in the wasteland. It just if this head had like shorter hair, you'd have that main character from Into the Badlands. But yeah, I'm always down for a wasteland character. That's probably one of my favorite sci-fi genres is Mad Max. We got some of that in Ox Crew too, and this is another guy that'll go great with the Escape Havens.
Awesome. Last thoughts, Jeremy, on this one?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think this is just a cool overall character. Gonna fit. I see people using these parts like that extra head, the bearded head or whatever. I see those crossing over into mythics as well. I like the story on this character too, because Mortal Thorn, they've been around since Wave 1. But, we talk about them being in the shadows, and this character's bio talks about this shadowy organization that is strategically striking out in staying hidden. But these moments where they need someone to be front and center and to not be from the shadows, that's when they call on this character, the Blade. And it's just, he's got a presence to him that I think really sets the tone for the Mortal Thorn.
For sure. All right, then we got the last two were the aliens here. Starting off with this guy, and I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go to Alan first, because this feels right up Alan's alley. Alan, what do you got on this guy?
You're muted, Alan.
There.
He fell asleep in the pool.
There you go.
I was talking up a storm. So this guy, he feels so this island Earth, the Metaluna mutant, and with the color scheme and how he's blocked out, and that second head in the head's pack with the brain exposed. This is one that I'm actually definitely going to get. And I love all these like electrical type effects on him. This guy's cool, but just as space, he's giving me deep sea vibes. So I wouldn't mind him, like with some underwater flair.
Okay. Eric, it sounds like you painted this guy. What were your thoughts on working on this?
Joe outed me.
I was going to wait until the end to ask.
No, it's one of my favorite things I've ever painted. He is everything I've always wanted from Cosmic, and that's when they assigned this figure to me, that was the first thing I said. Like this was always Cosmic to me from the beginning. This guy has 1,000,001 parts, but they were all super fun to paint. And I love the electricity. I had a lot of fun with all those electricity parts and trying to get some cool like kind of like object source lighting effects on him. And yeah, I mean, I could go on forever about this character, but he's my favorite in the wave. I mean, it's Jeremy's continually putting me in a position where I have to praise my own things because I think he just knows which one's going to be the Eric figure, and it's usually the one that I get to paint, which is just awesome.
So I know from talking to Cameron and Sherry at Intern, they say that when Eric brings them these designs for them to work on, that a lot of times he'll have kind of an idea in mind on color scheme and stuff, and it sounds like sometimes they stick straight to the sheet, sometimes they have to experiment a little bit to try some different things. With this one, did you know that it was going to look like this when you started, or like what things evolved on this as you went through the paint job?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much to the sheet. I can't really take credit for color scheme or anything like that. I mean, I feel like I stick to the sheets pretty well, but I just kind of come up with my own kind of iteration of what I'm seeing, what my eyes are seeing on the sheet, and then translate it again into the physical figure. There were no renders on this guy of the electricity parts, so I got to have fun when it came to that. I pretty much did what I wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the basic design, that was all pretty much laid out from Eric's render.
Gotcha. Well, you did a great job. The colors are, I mean, super vibrant on here.
Amazing.
So did you know that there was like teal throughout the wave, or you had no idea and you just went with it?
I mean, I had an idea of what the rest of the wave looked like. I typically get to see renders of the other things too, but they're not always color. A lot of times they're early passes. But yeah, that I didn't know about the like you said, like the teal through line of the wave.
That's cool.
Dusty, thoughts on this guy?
This figure is probably my least favorite of the wave. However,
I think less of you.
if this,
I love that you're following
As if he
Eric
could.
after Eric is just talking about how he put his heart and soul
I
into
know,
this.
I know,
His favorite thing he ever done. Dusty's like, yeah, it's crap.
This is so like in line with
let me
basically
finish.
everything that's ever happened to me in my life. So that's fine.
It's got to take you down a peg. You know what I
this
mean?
is a fit, and it's not about the paint and everything. It's just the figure overall. However, if I could put a black light on this figure
Or you will be able to.
and get that black light reactive look, this would probably be my favorite figure of the lot.
Then I think
When
it's
I
your
see
favorite
this
figure,
figure,
Dusty.
I need it. If I see this figure, I need it to be black light reactive.
He's gonna be glow. He's gonna glow, man. I'll tell you, he's gonna glow.
Yeah, there's no way this isn't going.
I need it to be black. If it is, it'll probably be my favorite.
This guy and his friends abduct people, and he is the vice president in charge of probes.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
For sure.
Blake, thoughts on this guy?
I mean, pretty much what everyone said. I don't want to keep reiterating. Just I love the color flow, the deco. I think this figure pops in its own unique way. Definitely can't wait to add him to the collection.
Trevor?
Yeah, the design of this it's different, but it's like classic, like Amazing Stories science fiction magazine type alien, and I love that. I love all the parts that you get to swap out.
How was this for a prototype to deal with?
He was good. He was pretty good. His hands were a little bit of a trick. The pegs on the hands were a little short.
This is
do the shot where he has a yard sale and all his stuff is out on the ground. Do that. I want to see that picture.
So this is all. I got all this lit up in the shot with just lights that I had aimed at the different electric pieces. Not this shot, the other shot.
Yeah, I was showing that for Alan.
No, okay.
But
Thank you.
But he was
that's
lit
just
up from
light,
behind. Yeah, lit up from behind. I managed to hide a light just behind his body, and then this is a little light that's aiming up at the finger lights, which worked out really, really well. So this is my second favorite shot. But
His little
if you want
holster thing is super cool too.
yeah, I love that. It's just like kind of like a homemade type of thing, and it fits that real like classic looking laser gun too.
It's a P-35 space modulator.
Yeah, it's like it's just such amazing fantasy, amazing stories, pulp, science fiction look to it. It's so cool. If you want to pop up the shot I got, share it if you can real quick.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me remove this.
So all I did was zoom in. You probably could have done it yourself, but it might have messed up your. It's all right. It's not as zoomed in as it is on my screen. I don't think I can get it anymore. But the detail in this mouth is insane. What he's sculpting here, it's just really creepy, and like the thorax like being outside his body and stuff. It's wild, man. It's really cool.
We got a question on this one. Is this 1.0?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the grays, right? Same type.
No, the grays are 2.0.
I know.
Oh, they are 2.0. Oh, yeah, that's right. They are 2.0.
Gotcha.
I think this is 1.0, but
Gotcha. Kind of elongated, like Frankenstein's creature or something.
definitely elongated. It's because when I was doing the lineup, the lineups that I do are just digitally put together. It's not, we don't take a picture of them all like that. I know that Eric told me to make this one a little bit taller because of that, like mid torso piece the lower torso piece is very elongated.
It's long, yeah. He's tall.
I
I put him
love
away
this
or
guy.
I'd take him out.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm more into the Space Marine type things, the robot type things. Like I'm not as much into the aliens.
Who they
that
fight?
being said,
Who they fight?
that being said, the colors on this thing are brilliant. Like absolutely brilliant. I love how vibrant everything is. The electric looks, the different colors of like the pinks and magentas in there, and like how it shows off all that muscle tone in his legs and stuff. Yeah, I am like this feels like probably more than any other figure that I've seen. It not just from the horse, but in general. Like this just feels like a work of art. Like it feels like it just needs to be in a case all by itself or something. Just really, really beautifully done. So nice work, Eric.
Thank you.
Joe? Oh, go ahead, Eric.
I wanted to add too. Are there any good photos? Like, not. I don't mean to say it like that.
Are
but-
there any good
Wow.
Well, I guess you had to get back at somebody, but
Sorry.
Dusty said
No,
that he
no,
didn't
no,
like
no.
the figure, man. So,
No, no.
you know.
Ouch.
I should have just said, are there any photos of the back of the figure?
Yeah.
Not on here, I don't believe.
Yeah, there's a
But-
back shot.
Is there one?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there
There
There we go.
Yeah, I love these little like nodules that are all over his backside.
Yeah,
like down on
yeah.
his calves and on like his forearms and stuff. They
Yep.
kind of have that glowing electricity inside them too. You can't
Yep.
really see those from the front, but
Mhm.
I think that's a design element of this character that I really love too. I just wanted to point that out.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Joe?
This is my favorite figure of the wave. It is just so unique and incredible. All the lightning effects and the translucent brain is freaking awesome. I just love that look. I don't customize much these days, but this one I'm totally going to do a custom because a Mind Flayer spellcaster is called an Alhoon in D&D. And I totally can throw a wizard's robe on this guy.
Oh yeah,
and have him
didn't
casting
even think of
lightning
that.
and paint it, the skin tone to match a Mind Flayer.
Curtis immediately looked at Darla.
I need another one of these so bad now. That is such a good call.
Is that going to be your Emperor?
That is a great Mind Flayer look. Like just the height of him, gosh dang it, Joe. You just made me buy another one.
Arazak's robes, I think, would look perfect for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, so yeah, I'll be getting at least two.
Thanks, Joe.
How different is this scale from Red Death?
Taller than Red Death.
Yeah,
Probably a head taller.
It scales very similarly to the Greyborn figures.
Mhm.
It's not as like lanky as those, but like height wise and proportion wise, it's similar in a lot of ways.
I'm gonna go to Hayes first, then we'll come back to Jeff. Hayes.
I'm not gonna lie. When this first came up, I was just kind of like I was put off because I didn't think it went with everything else because of the collars. But I love the collars, so it doesn't need to go with the rest. It pops and it actually looks lit up, like the effects, whatever you did with the different color blends, it looks like they're lit up. Like I'm excited for this one. I think this looks awesome.
Jeff Ray, Cosmic.
Speechless. This was the character that like blew me away. It gives me all that 90s color that I grew up on and thought I'd never see again in a toy line, so it brings me back to those days of nostalgia. Fantastic lightning effects, fantastic brain details. The feet and hands, the three toe, 3 finger hands and feet, just awesome. I cannot wait to see like true scale, like what he looks like next to other characters, other than the final layout that was in the in the reveal special. But like I want to see him next to a Gray, I want to see him next to a V-Billion and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably the most character. This is the character that shocked me tonight.
Oof. I'm gonna put Alan backstage for a minute, and so that we can bring Mark on and get Mark's thoughts on this guy. Mark,
Oh, I'm here. Hello.
thoughts on this guy?
This is such a vibrant color. This is like we've never seen anything like this in Cosmic yet. I am digging these psychedelic colors. I honestly can't wait to get this under a black light permanently. Like it's just gonna glow in my shelf with all my other cosmics. So looking forward to this. So excited.
For sure. All right, Jeremy, final words on this guy before we go to the last figure of the wave.
I am on team Joe and Eric. This is my favorite figure in the wave. This is one, I mean, a few notes on this. This is classic Eric Treadaway, like through and through. You know, if you've followed Eric's work through the years, this is very much, you know, we said that he drew this over 10 years ago. Absolutely makes sense because this has that vibe from the, you know, fantastic exclusive type era of Four Horsemen Studios. One of the first figures we decided to do in the wave, Eric does have a fully colored sketch of this or drawing of this figure, this character that he shared, and he sent it to me so nonchalantly, like, I have this design we've never used, and he sent it to me just kind of like maybe. And the minute I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this thing is insane, because the pinks and the purples and just the vibe that it had immediately, it was so different than everything else we had done and everything we had talked about doing in this wave, that it ended up being, to me, such a perfect addition because, like I said during the reveal, a wave where it's so heavy with humans and robotics, to then swerve and come out with something that's so distinctly alien was, I think, indicative of what we want to do with this line. Beyond the character, the design of the toy itself, from a character standpoint, I just really dig the story, because when we started thinking about who this character is and what this species, the Medulix, would be, this is a character, this is a race that have their organs on the outside of their body. And Eric added all these electrical effects, and I was like, okay, well, what's that about? And then I thought, well, tapping into like the natural electricity of your nervous system, immediately my brain wanted to make these character healers. So I thought about this race that are like the universe's best healers. And then there's this one character that's an asshole, that like the entire rest of his race are helping people, and Zortex is just like, now squash that. I'm going to use all these electrical powers to just be a jerk. I'm going to be
Al Curtis's favorite character too.
Yeah, I've already told you I'm buying an extra one based on Joe. Now I got to buy another one.
and I
Surrounded by assholes.
I really ended up loving this character. In the next one we're going to look at, Globulon, for the fact that the contrast those two have together with the bright colors, but the really big and the really lanky, and just these two being, you know, I mean, we've got bounty hunters and we've got assassins. These guys are just jerks. Like, they do a little bit of everything, but they're just horrible characters. And I love that about them. So for me, that's why I love this character so much, because I look at him and I'm just kind of like, man, you suck.
Vice president in charge of probes.
They have this thing on Podcasters of the Universe, which before I ever knew about, my wife was going to kill me, I watched Podcasters of the Universe, listen to them and stuff. And they do this thing where they will do their version of the characters. And so they would do this one. They did this one on Buzz Off, and they just said, you look at Buzz Off and he just looks like a jerk. And they would just cut, like, every time anybody would bring up Buzz Off, they would go, what a jerk. And that's what I'm feeling on this guy now. Like, just a jerk. All right. So then we got to the last one. Oh, go ahead.
About Zortex. When his bio finally, when his bio popped up, and when his title card popped up and it said Bleeders Guild, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna look amazing next to Novian and Lyra. I was like, and then we go to the next one, and that just blew everything out of the water.
So the last one, we actually got a little bit of a tease on Four-ish Horsemen O'Clock. I don't know if people.
I just wanted to compliment Zortex's armor, the chitness look of his armor. I forgot to comment on that. I love that. like he killed an insect, a giant insect and made armor out of it. That's the feel I get, and I really like that part too.
He's wearing Sphexian body parts.
As long as it's not a minor, I'm okay with that.
So on this last one, on Fourish Horseman O'Clock, Diego said something about if you think of Cosmic like a pasta dish, he's like, it's like we've had the meatball and tonight we get the sauce. And I was like, okay, well, meatball is definitely referring to slog. And if tonight is the I'm like, are we getting a slog size character that's also like liquidy? Like, what the hell is he talking about? And sure enough, that's exactly what we got.
Yep.
Globulin Krun. This thing is unbelievable. Like, I don't even I don't have words for how just awful and awesome this thing is. Yeah, I've got no words, so I'm gonna have to turn it over to Eric first. Obviously, you are very into Cosmic. Is this something that you wanted or needed, or did this take you completely by surprise? Like, what did you think when you saw this thing?
Yeah, all of those things. Again, like going back to like what my brain went to when I first heard of Cosmic Legions, or even back when they first started talking about it, referring to it as Galactic Legions. Characters like this and Zortex are exactly what I wanted. I was a massive fan of Outer Spacemen, and just like I said earlier, the more alien, the better. I absolutely love these characters. So yeah, I love this guy. He's my number 2. Zortex is my number 1. He's my number 2, probably of all of Cosmic so far.
I will say he is the other one in this wave that I gave a perfect score to. I've got no notes. I got no notes for this. Just spectacular. Blake, we're gonna go to you next. What do you got on this guy?
You know what this reminds me of? This when I saw it come up, I was just like, man, this is like something Maverick would create. Like it just totally threw me for a positive loop. You know, I was just like, wow, this is so awesome. I definitely, this is a multiple buy for me. Like, I'm gonna buy a couple of these. So he's just sick.
Crazy cool. All right, Mark, what you got?
Jeremy, you got to slow down, man. I'm running out of room on my shelves. Space is a premium, man. This right here, he's going to take up at least a quarter to maybe half of my shelf. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. You saved the best for last, and this is phenomenal. Yeah. This makes Slog look like a little Muppet from the Muppets. This thing is a beast.
I know I've given Jeremy shit about the Ashes reveal.
I was just thinking that.
About ending with Shui. This is how you end a reveal. From now on, this is how you end a reveal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was the mic drop moment for sure. I mean, this was already a great wave anyways, but this was the exclamation point at the end to just be like, by the way, if you didn't think that this was the best, if you thought maybe one of the other waves, maybe Ox Crew Book 2 was a little better than this or something, mic drop. There it is. So, Alan, this is the only one I think you got to see live on the reveal. Now that you're seeing more pictures of it, what are your thoughts on this guy?
I freaking love this. And the price on him is amazing. I might have like 14 trolls. And this guy is awesome. I'm kind of in awe. I want to see what different heads would look like on him. I want to know if I could dye him different colors because he's got that translucency.
Mm-hmm.
He's so beautiful.
There's definitely going to be people dyeing this figure for sure.
And that right hand is like the clawed hand of my dreams. I make monsters for a living, and this guy is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, Jeremy, if in case you don't know, Alan works in the haunt industry. He designs monsters and crazy, scary things for a living. So when he says that that's the claw hand of his dreams,
Nice.
he has made thousands of clawed hands.
Nice.
So,
That's a huge compliment. That's a huge compliment. Yeah.
It means, like, he means business. It's also kind of like an animated garbage bag. I love him.
Animated garbage.
That's a
very cool.
Look at him and tell me I'm wrong.
I'm going to put you backstage for a minute, Alan, so that we can get Dusty on here. Dusty, thoughts on this crazy character?
Dude, this right here looks like me coming in from mowing grass last week during the heat wave. This is what Angie sees when I walk in from working out in the yard.
Wow, I'm sorry, Angie.
This is me. I finally feel represented.
Trevor, what was this guy like to work with?
He was good. Here he is, right here. Here you go.
There's a
Wow.
chunk. Look at that.
Wow, he's so cool.
I mean, look at that. I mean, in my
that's
hand, like
awesome.
this, it's
That's
insane.
insane.
like an
light
evil
behind
Jolly
him.
Rancher came alive.
Whoa.
That is,
It's so
That's
gross
amazing.
and so awesome.
Yeah. He was good. Yeah, he was great. I love it. I like the skull face. I guess it's like part of his skull.
That's
I
a
like the
beefy
idea
boy.
that he's like a gelatinous cube in human form, or in at least not human form, but at least
Humanoid.
bipedal form. And he just absorbs things. I mean, look at his feet. His feet, crazy.
and the purple
They have
accents on
articulation.
the hoses and everything is amazing.
Yeah. The it's kind of
The
a
eyes.
opulescent purple there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really cool.
The thing
Banger.
that made me chuckle though was at the end of the reveal special when they're showing the posters, and you got a wanted poster for these two guys that are not hiding from anybody. They're the most colorful dudes in in all of Cosmeria. Like, there's no way they could be undercover. You know.
It's like Monsters Inc. Like they're trying to hide.
Yeah, you got this huge.
You don't know what else is out there. You could-
slime dude, and
Maybe they
this
blend.
pink and blue like electric guy.
I think it's not a wanted poster. I think it's more of like a warning, like stay away from them.
Yeah. I already kind of mentioned it on this, but yeah, once again, no notes. This thing's awesome. Great job, Joe. Thoughts on this guy?
Well, I mean, obviously, an amazing figure. Alan mentioned the hand. I love the web, like just
The
looks
snot.
sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, between
Check
the
it out.
fingers is so amazing, and
Oh, hold on.
the way
hold
it's
on, we got-
oozing out of the holes.
Look at
on the
that!
armored
Like,
chest.
oh, the little like where it's connected. Oh god!
Right, yeah, that is such incredible detail.
Where's the there it is.
Yeah, the holes. He's oozing out of the holes in his armor. I mean, just a fantastic design. And of course, I'm all in on Cosmic. You know, I'm going to get him for sure. But I could totally see people that have no idea about the Four Horsemen toys buying this to have their Avengers figures fighting on a shelf, or the Justice League fighting on a shelf, because it's just such a unique and monstrous looking character. He would look good fighting any heroes. I think this is going to be a crazy popular figure.
I took apart a slog completely to paint it, and which I think it gives you a appreciation for the character that you can't otherwise have, because you get to feel all the textural details with a brush. And as I was doing it, I was taking the little canisters out of his torso and stuff, and I'm always thinking about, like, how are they going to reuse these parts, because they reuse everything, right? Like somehow, some way, it's going to get reused. And as I was taking out those canisters and it's leaving these big holes in his torso, I never thought to myself, they're going to put ooze coming out of these holes. Like, there's going to be a gross goo just dripping and oozing out of these holes. But hey, did a great job. They killed it. Yeah. Jeff, thoughts on this guy?
Where do I start? So I've heard a lot of people say, hey, we need more weapons. We need more diverse weapons. And this character right here said, this wave has all the different kinds of weapons you possibly would want in Cosmic Legions. So I don't want to hear any more talk that we need different weapons in Cosmic Legions, because that's using the staff topper from Kragnar and a new gun handle. So just that was my first thing. Like, I want to put that out to everybody. Like, I do not want to hear anything more about weapons. Moving on. Orange is my favorite color. So this says everything to me. And I'm a kid of the 80s and 90s, and we had ooze, we had goo, we had, and to have a character that instills that in sculpted form, not soft goods or anything else like that. This character is insane. And then I was like, oh, he's like Scott, he's probably like Slog scale. And then we got the side by side, and I was like, oh, nope, not a Slog scale. He's even taller than him.
What I might have missed it, Jeremy. Did you guys have an ETA on when you think this wave will be in hands?
Hopefully, it's going to be shipping at the end of next year. That's our goal.
So about a year and a half.
Yep,
you
all the
have
tools.
to find some company that makes orange slime that we can we can buy to throw with this guy. I want a whole puddle of orange slime at this guy's feet. So, all right, Hayes, you got the last one, then we'll go to Jeremy for final thoughts on this guy.
I want to see this guy in the Dormo V Slog Dio in the tube. Like, I think this guy hating in that tube. I just love how everything just rolling over.
With the slime dripping down from him? Yeah.
Yeah, like in that tube and just the lights on it where it's all translucent, I think would be awesome. My only thing is I wish it had a screaming mouth. I think that would have been really cool, but yeah, I love this guy.
All right, Jeremy.
So a couple things I'll talk about. I mean, number one, when I was working on these images in Photoshop, I just started using the hue slider to change the color, because just by doing that, you can change the entire color of. So seeing this thing in all different colors just made me want literally globulon in every color of the rainbow.
Yeah.
But regarding the color, it was interesting because this figure started. I wanted this. I said, Eric, I was like, I want a big gloop guy. Like, I have been asking every time we would make the list, because I mean, this wave became very tactical, and I just kept being like, well, where does the big gloop guy fit? And I just kept asking for the big gloopy guy. And finally, he was like, because I was like, yeah, dude, we could put it on a slog body and everything. It's no problem. Like, we could totally do this. And he finally agreed to it and was like, okay, I think I have an idea. One of the challenges that Eric had is Eric has sculpted multiple Clayface figures over the years. And he didn't want this to be Clayface. That was the whole thing. He was like, I don't want to do Clayface. I've already done it. How is this guy different? So him having to figure out how this is not Clayface was one of the challenges. And this is the last one he sculpted. This is the one that really, he didn't see the vision at first until he did the head. Once he got that skull and realized that it wasn't necessarily even Globulon's skull, it's just a freaking skull that's like floating in his head, he started to really see the character. The color was another thing. I mean, when we think of slime, green is probably the one that you go to, but we could not make it green because Slog is green. So Slog, we couldn't do that. So then we had to look at other colors, and he landed on the orange, and it ended up privately, I was like, orange, I don't know if that's the right one. And then as soon as I saw the render, I was like, oh my God, orange looks so good. So that's kind of a little bit of, the behind the scenes on this figure. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that people, again, this guy's a jerk. He's just an absolute jerk. And Curtis, can you go to the front photo of this figure?
Because if I was human snot, I'd be in a bad mood too.
Go to the genuine front, that one. So from the front, you just kind of see that, okay, he's got all this gloop hanging down and everything. Go to the back shot. This dude's wearing a half shirt. Like full on, like 80s style, like beach, like he's like a villain in an 80s like action movie or whatever, wearing a half shirt because Eric wanted to extend it. So he put this gloopy part between kind of the torso and the legs. And I love the fact that it basically means he's wearing a half shirt. And dude, it makes me like this guy even more.
Wait, I bet he shops at Walmart, doesn't he?
Dude, it's
Every time you say gloop, it makes me laugh.
It's not a half shirt. It's just not a tall size.
So when I took my slog apart to paint, like that middle section's not there. So it's just that upper part and the lower part like connect together. So the fact that I never would have thought they're going to find another piece to go in here to extend this torso. Like that is such a great idea. I love that so much.
And that's all Eric. Like literally, my contribution to this was literally saying I want a gloopy guy, and then everything you see here is just the genius of Eric Treadaway.
So good, so good.
Hey, pop up my share screen.
Yeah. Let me take this down. There we go.
Do this on Mom's
some
show
sliders.
all the time.
Oh, yellow, dude.
How about a little purple? You want a little purple?
Purple's all right. The yellow is awesome.
Halloween.
Ooh.
Halloween gloopies.
This is fun.
Ooh, ice blue. Ice blue. That's
blue.
kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Was that Mountain Dew green kind of?
Oh, spearmint.
Yeah.
Spearmint green.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So there you go,
Jeremy. If you're looking for ideas,
future
for
brothers,
the graveyard pack.
Yeah, graveyard gloopy guys.
Graveyard gloopies.
Yes.
So I got actually.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Man. Yeah,
Thank
good
you,
one.
Jeremy.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, Jeremy.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you. All right, folks. Well, we're going to look at real quick just the that this is on Store Horseman right now. Or sorry, Store Horseman. So all in price $415, which feels way low for all the stuff that they showed tonight. Man, and then somebody had mentioned earlier. Let's see, something about. Dang it, where was it? Well, somebody had mentioned about liking the fact that they've got the retail prices up here for these, which is cool. So you can see like the robot here, $30, retail price $34.99. So you can see how much you're saving on each one. And then when it comes to the all-in, big savings there. Look at that.
Saving $145.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So, very cool. Any other final thoughts on the wave?
The heads pack.
Yeah. We didn't even. It's not the first. Is that not in?
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. We didn't bring that up. So, there's the extra heads there.
There's your grinning doctor face.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The samurai one, I couldn't even tell the difference between the main one and this. I don't. It's
the facial hair.
Facial hair.
Oh, gotcha.
It's the facial hair. Yeah.
Gotcha. So there you go. There's your extra heads. And then this is what those look like on those figures. So
that's awesome.
Very
Extra
cool.
head is always good.
What a motley crew.
For sure. Any other thoughts on the wave?
Best
The size of that
cosmic
gun.
wave so far.
Oh yeah, it's a gun that fits Trevor's hand.
That's
Holy
awesome.
cow.
If Joe's still here, I got to ask him because this. I didn't break this. It would happen to be like this, and I don't know if it's supposed to come out and then you could use it as like a hand weapon. That would be pretty.
That's
cool.
like Ragnar's. That's like
Yeah.
Ragnar's.
But it fits in. It fits in the top here, and then this piece fits over the top of that, and then it's it's your gun.
Oh wow.
So
Okay, so maybe it's modular.
I don't know.
That'd be great if it was.
All right. Anything else, fellas?
No.
Just
great
excited. They're good.
Yeah,
Very
Really
good.
good, right?
buy this because I want more of this. So if this sells well, we will get more of this. So
what was the run date? When does this end?
August 8th.
August 8th. Okay. So exactly 1 month.
The
All right.
August 2nd.
Second.
Oh, less than a month.
Yeah.
All right.
It starts today, the 8th, and ends the 2nd of next week.
Yes.
Gotcha. 22 left of the poster, the wanted poster. If anybody's
That's
wanting
great.
it. So
That's
out of
so
100,
good.
there's 22 left.
About time
and
those posters sell out.
24
exactly.
of the one with the doctor and the robots. So
Also
Get
grab
the
those
two-pack.
Osprey
The two
ones.
pack, you save money.
Mhm.
It's the,
Yeah.
I guess it's the
Yep.
twin.
Those Osprey ones.
Joe says Cragnar Mason there. Make them out. We'll see.
awesome.
Nice.
Well, folks, we are 3 days away from CarverCon. I am leaving in the morning. I know many of us will be there. Hope to see everybody there. Should be a great time. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to promote or talk about before we close out the show?
The moose out front.
We're good.
Thank you all.
Legion's
for...
Lounge. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Legion's Lounge.
Yeah, Legion's Lounge Monday. We're going to have Brian and Stacy on to talk about CarverCon.
Nice.
Carver wrap up.
Nice.
Very cool.
Trevor, you still making the trip?
Yep, I'll be there.
Nice.
Yay.
One thing real quick, we did start a new Facebook group, Legendarium Hall of Heroes, where we are honoring and remembering folks that we've lost in the toy community. This Sunday on Shooting the Shelf, we are going to be talking about the first project that we're working on for that, which kind of started this whole thing. So we have a member of the toy community that we lost recently. We are working on a project for his mother. And we will kind of be sharing some things, some artwork, a custom that we're working on, some different things, and then kind of where that page goes and what we kind of envision for that group. So if you've joined that group recently or you're kind of interested in what that group is all about, Sunday you will get to hear all about that. So and see some cool stuff. And I think Dusty will be with me, right, Dusty?
I am. That is my plan. As long as I get home from CarverCon, okay, I will be there.
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining. Thanks for popping in, Eric. Excellent work on the paint. Absolutely fantastic. No matter what Dusty says.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody appreciates me, Curtis.
Yeah.
Other than Zortex, did you paint any other in the way?
I've been working on some other stuff, so I was ecstatic to get to do the one figure of this wave. Awesome. Yeah, so awesome. I typically do a little like reinforcements. I think I did 3 of those, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff we've been working on, and I kind of am on my own little island most of the time, so it's really easy to throw certain types of projects my way. The full waves are a little bit more collaborative, which is a little bit more difficult for me since I'm not in New Jersey. But yeah, I'll be doing more and more stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, this round was just the one.
Beautiful. If you are watching this on the OffWorld channel, make sure that you also go over to the Cosmic Jeff _YT and make sure you're subscribed over there. Because if you liked this episode, you liked us talking about Cosmic, that's what that guy does. That's his bread and butter. Like, he is Cosmic Jeff. They call him that for a reason. So if you like Cosmic Legions, don't just watch over here on OffWorld. Go over there and follow Jeff. Right, Jeff?
Right, Curtis.
There you go. All right, folks. Well, thank you for watching the after party. This was a ton of fun. And all these, things are weird in here because we're doing the cross format. But until next time, we'll see you on the OffWorld.
Later.